can be a Catasano Tibia, Ubia, Mr. January 31st, Havana, year bottom. A yen daching, any yen madaching, yen young get one daching waba, any year bottom. Say Ghana for the little million money, Mr. Ghana for say young for honorable Canberra, Romoson for 2 million and my Bruni Becca say a fair tree, yet in no part, no so the air piano or Modia my. It's a bottle of Havana, a so a nipa made to Mabaman, Ghana for so ever 12 man. Almost 2 man a year, the best habits Nasi. Nasia, second unique chairman 2028 NBC no by Fufro, His Excellency Osumu or no Yafufro over 8 years, not just here, but 12 years. But the 12 years coming for one, a quite Banyamiano 2028 year, Ghana for the honorable can buy only 2 million, only the Bema. By January 31st now, the I Kai, a Pessia Bravo, a Sissa, a Pessia Ma, a year Jumaye, a Pessia, we are on Ketwana, or 1 year Juman, or 1 year Jumaye, a Pessia party, no, a Sedgina and I saw the fun and Toma Ifra, a Nunti, and year bottle number 1. Mama Massam anything. A campaign any a beer dear park, a biscuit cheap, a party bar. Now, Yambo, so we the Sicabro. Now, she Sicano swap to a barmana, Mr. Young woman so. Nipa made to our money, Ghana for so, and that's 1 man. So, Sicano Yamana, 8 show 4 years and 8 years long. And I did that so a year, a change did break. Message January 31st, Havana, Bottom, Yedachim, Abba, Yemian, Edachim, Abba. Ghana for almost a send a better almost what do you say and farmer one, Nasi and farmer say, I'm fun, you're open and yes, habits Nasi. Yina, you better see if I see a problem, you share a prime or that or what prime home. Now, I'm pay my idea, Mr. Mobian to number 1. May the question what's Nasi. Say, to Havana, a year you won't say, a nipa made to Aba money, Ghana for so, a better Aman Hana. Assalamu alaikum. Madam Wasi, say a real Yajabi, a just over, a giant jabo, a giant my giant moon, a see a back, a big party, a home or more. And don't say, although I a woman MPP party. Any although I a woman on my walking, Madam Wasi. May my chibi Casano in Tintia, Milo. Every time last elections, you can be annual bife, and I living annual bida, yes, Ramon Fanche. Say a little we are nothing, I kind of one. The Bible said, so for bar for it. Now, okay, so we was a man, Jaya for real, was yes, some, and some wanted to us. Yes, your MPP party here in Kaboom. Na party no better yet than a so. The emergency may be sharing my mini miniano, young fire to my boy and to man, near party no in Sio. say ma yene campaign kese pa e ma so yeso ade ho a yeso eyeye na etumi gina say you fear yene ye bibia enkwara ni yare a ni adane doctor for the behwe wo e pom de oma ni adane caterers the ben when you ane or the homework free school ba ya ye teacher for ni e chade if you fear ya free cleaners ya be cleaning intima se bibi kuran e wo yensama yetumi hwe fie baabia na eye boko me baabia ya adesede amene se moma yeni enoboa monobi emoa na meso menobi emoa mo enoboa na ebe nyina afi na be da adesi wo tumi nipa ba ko mensa intimi so ye nyina yeso base tumi wo ho a betimi ayi na obia de yese ne nsaka aka last elections Ghana for omani ya anyadwene ya betime fie
adidida na ye enya didi preko obi a obetumi ama oba adwuma ye na oba da achia ye yi na se o ye mpanyimfo sei na mo manso atumi abehwe se nipa a wo enisuade hunu we na wo se eto amama enye obi a odi ni sika besie na party emwa bi a wo mwa hwe emwa medi ama MPP party to extend say e charge me treason enne ebinim so omu woska yani a build the party no emom the party no abeye yie ka kire say omu woska enti ebebo musiketu ogi sika ne memo obi abema obi but yenwene ochina na anu sika ye di mamu ebi wo ana na anu sika ewuna mo di mamu ebi wo Second the Agyapong ne baya enka mo madwuma yayi wo madi ana second the Agyapong ne baya nke factories say ene e dey ba ama mrantie ne mabawa enya adwuma ye I stand for industries factories adwuma na nipa bia no woni munyam ene wo adwuma so woni adwuma woni anu munyam oye bema na onye dwuma oyiri mu oye oba onye dwuma ukunu mu nti adwuma obi a obetimi ama watumi aye adwuma enye sika ahwe wo yire no ma sania onkosere politician bia sika na odi wani matwitwifo enam sabi sika wo bi I'm going to empower you by creating jobs enu ne biam. Do we have political leaders here? Mutra MPP ba mo vice president, NDC ba mo president. As we be just more president, more vice president. Oshe ahochira any nyoma yentimi nyewa ha. This time mesremo. Monse samonsamo. Ya try politicians are omo ye economists, omo ye lawyers, omo ye degrees bebre. This time you try a businessman. Now you Tatia and uko kutonu Beni President in Baya or a businessman. I dear Baku people will see cotton industry. And ne Beni Omutumi this year profit $670 million. Only 9 million. And so Yemen Ghana ha 33.6 million. Cocoa kura ye don keseno and ne cocoa intimate 400,000. How? Best Be bold. Yenya kukudro ni enka no krentra ye ho ne ye ho. Wa wako school. Wonim ne ye ene ye wusi kusuro se wonuanom ebeka se wa betray obi ntino enu nti wo de malamfo ene ekobom paye amame. I just laughed and said, Lord, forgive him, for he doesn't know what he is doing. They will come here, they know the truth, but ehunti ombesa bedada may catch them. 4 days ago, he met me in my house to tell me, sir, or support me. But Usirosi Obaba Malam Bia already also a sheikh who believe in Malam. The Malam Bia over the meeting call Bia say, men are making a winning. And join the team. Join the winning team. Join the winning team. And we are not just joining the team. We are joining the team.
Delegates listen to the call for a leader who can stand up tall. Kencity Agyapong, the man with a plan to uplift Ghana, hand in hand. Tuaba, my Kencity. No ma, tuaba, my Kencity. My anyano. Tuaba, my Kencity. Oh man for power. Kencity Agyapong, no, my enemy. Agenda, Ghana's hopeful plea for the hopeless, a chance to be free. Jobs for the jobless, a vision so clear. Kencity the answer, year after year. He's a man for the poor with a heart so kind, a PhD, a brilliant mind, the hope for Ghana shining so bright, leading us forward with all his might. Tuaba, my Kencity. No, mama, tuaba, my Kencity. My anyano. Tuaba, my Kencity. I'm on for power. Kencity Agyapong, no, my enemy. Why does we Ghana? It's true, but Ghana needs Kencity to see us through. To build a nation strong and bold, a future of promise to have and to hold. He is number one. Number one. Tuaba, my Kencity. Tuaba, my Kencity. My anyano. Tuaba, my Kencity. Oh my for power. Kencity Agyapong, no, my enemy. Tuaba, my Kencity. Tuaba, my Kencity. My anyano. Kencity. Number one. Vote for Kencity. Let's get it done. Vote for Kencity. The people's choice. And Kencity Agyapong. Let's all rejoice. Oh yeah.
Adidida na ye enya didi preko. Obi a obetumi ama oba adwuma ye. Na oba da achia ye yi. Na se o ye mpanyimfo sei na mo manso atumi abehwe. Se nipa no a wo enisuade hunu wi na wo se eto amama. Enye obi a ode ne sika besie na party emwa bi a wo mwa hwe emwa a mede ama MPP party to extend say e charge me treason. Enne ebinim so omu wo sika. Yani a build the party no emom the party no abeye yie ka kire say omu sika enti ebebo musiketu ogi sika ne memo obi abemo obi but yenwene ochina Nanu sika ye di mamu ebi wo wa na. Nanu sika ye wuna mo di mamu ebi wo. Se Kencity Agyapong ne ba ya enka mo madwuma ye yi wo mo di ana. Se Kencity Agyapong ne ba ya nke factories sei ene de ba ama mrantie ne mabawa enya adwuma ye. I stand for industries. Industries. Factories. Adwuma. Na nipa biya no woni munyam ene wo adwuma. Se woni adwuma woni anu munyam. Oye bema na woni adwuma oyiri mu. Oye oba onye adwuma ukunu mu. Nti adwuma. Obi a obetimi ama watumi aye adwuma enye sika ahwe wo yire no ma. Sania onkosere politician biya sika na wode wani matwitwifo enam sabi sika woni bi. I'm going to empower you by creating jobs.
Ghana needs Kennedy, the hope for the youth. NPP delegates listen to the call for a leader who can stand up tall. Kencity Agyapong, the man with a plan to uplift Ghana, hand in hand.
Tuaba, my Kennedy. No man, Tuaba, my Kennedy.
My Anyano.
Tuaba, my Kennedy.
Oh man for power.
Kencity Agyapong, no, my enemy. Kencity agenda, Ghana's hopeful plea. For the hopeless, a chance to be free. Jobs for the jobless, a vision so clear. Kencity the answer, year after year.
He's a man for the poor with a heart so kind. A PhD, a brilliant mind. The hope for Ghana, shining so bright. Leading us forward with all his might.
Tuaba, my Kennedy.
No, my man,
Tuaba, my Kennedy.
my Anyano.
Tuaba, my Kennedy.
A man for power.
Kencity Agyapong, no, my enemy.
Why does we Ghana is true, but Ghana needs Kencity to see us through.
To build a nation strong and bold, a future of promise to have and to hold. He is number one. He is number one.
He is number one.
Tuaba, my Kennedy. No man. Tuaba, my Kennedy.
My Anyano.
Tuaba, my Kennedy.
A man for power.
Kencity Agyapong, no, my enemy. Tuaba, my Kennedy. No man. Tuaba, my Kennedy.
My Anyano.
Tuaba, my Kennedy.
A man for power.
Kencity Agyapong, no, my enemy.
Vote for Kencity.
Number one,
Vote for Kencity.
let's get it done.
Vote for Kencity. The people's choice.
In Kencity Agyapong.
Let's all rejoice. Oh yeah.
Adidida na ye enya didi preko. Obi a obetumi ama oba adwuma ye. Na oba da achia ye yi. Na se o ye mpanyimfo sei na mo manso atumi abehwe. Se nipa a wo emisuade hunu wi e na wo se eto abama. Enye obi a ode bi sika besie na party emwa bi a wo mwa hwe emwa medi ama MPP party to extend say e charge me treason. Enne ebinim so omu woska yani a build the party no emom the party no abeye yie ka kire say omu woska enti ebebo musiketu
afternoon. Raise to the power 1 million. Hashtag #1. Another beautiful afternoon. Nyankopon ayaya dom tachoma da bojoboje die mu afrisane. Ebra so say yedi sinu pay ebra wo your #1 political afternoon show in the whole of Africa, in the whole of West Africa, and of course in the whole of Ghana. Ebra so edu sabe ya aha ene wiase nyina isan se wodi wani chiremu anka pompuni mantemu ya live on a man 107.1 FM. So afa se wudu asante mantemu otumfo aboboano a enso so ash 101.1 NAP radio ewon finfini mantemu precisely asinfosu 90.1 abusua live ewon Net2 TV GH on Facebook and on YouTube as well. The patcho bomodin say ubetimi a join na o join here na wa bomodin a copy link no na wa share na afofro so entie bi and sama wodo e wo fie and na yebedi wo enkomo when him say Dr. Alhaji Mahmudu Bawumia ore ne nkofo o matoto airtime e wo Ghana ha e no mu didi ensem genjan ensem hunu meme nim sanka yekọ elections na nkofo chance so moto airtime a they use that airtime no na omo de aka enyama papa omo betimi aye e de akire enkofo na ade ba ko a ema yewura Ken Onyina Agyapong e danso na e kire o se ono na watimi exhibit in fact wadasu bi ene ban bia dia e kire o se wa ye ready to lead the new patriotic party. In fact, day one or starting a campaign no pepepe and making itself available to the media. Say obia opeso obusani bibi obia opeso aka bibi biano obetimi aba and honorable can call interviewer obia bibi opebi otimi busano. That is why your quarter UTV Sami Awuku was able to send through questions or the nyina koye emo busan wo oyi ni nyina no de ma wo mo but busan wo say Dr. Bawumia awato airtime e de ama ne small boys opare ansa MP a sebe wonum wi eche obi a eno ne nsam a ne kurom mpanifo afra yen ne e ka kire yen say the reason ti a wo moto abati anu tu ni free wo ene say MP obekọ no no akeka boys aboa no no omo e hyiwi na oni vision bia wa asase so. And of course time ayewura Ken Onyina Agyapong in 2023 unity so be contest pe eno sa opare ansen e baaye ebe dimani sika odi honorable Kenechi ene ne ko asin fosu one ne ko asin dompem na okodu a ohu efia honorable Kenechi asi wo no o se honorable na edan a wabesiasi village ni eno honorable si village nipa no mo ha enti wo mo so esefata opare anse bebu sasika no honorable si mintimi fa sasika ne mawo ka me de be share adwuma mu magana fo anya bi aye e wa pa na ne bufu ye no call Dr. Bawumia ho ana Dr. Bawumia yi sasika ne de ma no eti enwo adwuma na wa sha ase a oye na Agyapong no ene se womo call meeting na meeting na womo call ye no akosua manu eka ho Sami Awuku eka ho Kojo Ponkroma eka ho Dr. Bawumia nkasa etimu bi adwene omofa ye ne se womo eba betu agu media no so na fei omo twetwetwe na abo kan nan omo bedi natem benkum ene nifa kire se honorable kan ebe bie na no akasa. But look, the man will never talk. Ono on kasa because our message here says so ma Ghana for etie. In fact, our kwanya obetimi afa so adane Ghana. Ema Ghana youth no enye adwuma ye eno ne na ne dadwene. Eti only time say mkwalabi bekasa amna kwa koyi wo mo ano dabi only time no mom opare ansa me ne yepe eti so opare ansa se ode eniamo ho wobedi nsɛmhunu me agona so aduro na ayi bodam nitie bi abrantie bi enenam ho na wote taxi mu a wobesu abene nam wa na wabo wasum na wayi afirim na one day mete car mu mete front ena akoyi beye ye na obebo me ena oyi firim ekogina car na chi wo baabi eti minya abotra na me ka kire driver no so onyina wani mu ho ena me ma driver no kogina ye e wani mu ho so eti onimsa car ne ko ena afa me sam achi fa kire boko na me baaye na sadia me sifa board ani so no ehwa na akwa ni ja sanse hunu ni nyina eti sadra abrante na no obobo drivers no di nsehunu wo kam no me twa me bo na sumama efiri wona eno ano no onye saade ni biem obi kura ni mba bia wafa e wo so aduro oti ase eti se opare ansa se ode bodamani tie beti asima di nsehunu a me ne ye pantimi meti asim aha ona mo de adwuma e wona ni so a wo ye nti oni ne ho time ba me meti asim akosua manu so obeti asim a me meti asim first time akosua manu be hia me ema me de ne koma me former boss ko di sika be support na nado campaign no ot taxi no de baaye ena wanya ne ho ese se delegate nso ono nso nya ne ho bi na se delegate any opportunity a akosua manu nya ya wo be hunu se there are delegate omunyansa e wo soro a wo betimi aboa oman kyekere e kyan saa kojo opon kromanom ene samia wukunum a wo ma di politics achimen no ma benya o ma beduru ba bi o ma duru no oti ase so we are never going to allow them omutisim me any political za ye betia sim ye be hia wo mo but honorable can only time oye na dwuma oti ase because adwea dane so no eye Ghana dadwene eti enne wo matia sim as usual na menim da se ye won centrofo bi o Ghana ha you see obi abetimi atena o manim akansem na wafa no ho adi na okọ se ombusa nipa no ho bibia se nipa na keka ne se ya no wagya atum etiaja se centroni na nkasa no nim ne awoye ananu kojo ponkroma eko interview na san centroni no kasi nanim ka kire ne se adwuma na awoye na nkasa nam so onte ase en susuampa enen so no wada na declare na mre bi ba mu asan centroni no Ghana fo hyeda di ne wo fa wankasa eti enyame na media me ne no time kra oti ase ane ye won central fo nso so a Dr. Baumia edi wo makọ law school eti enna no omo ye adwuma no in a way to support Dr. Baumia we know ye nim ni nyina ye ni omo ho time omo enko manim esese Ghana ma edi ye esese MPP party delegate no wo mu di ye and no ni ade honorable can edwene ho etu de omo famra wo mo nko omanim nyamum honorable can enam eye na dwuma pepepe Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe ono nso enemu na mami Musa wasemu Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe onna na ye running mate to Dr. Baumia in 2024 the patrol so far you started campaign no when we say Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe akọ baabi akọye campaign ema ni video aba abonten pen wo bi bisa se de bentia because wakohia nkofo bi aka kire om say look sani aniama eko no se osi obedi akire na ono nso akasa wa the political career no ebe si wo bra onye ready so pese esi it is a sanity there ode na dwene en ode nam na oye because nipa odinachi no any message but she yamame are na toshe ado baby a okobia no tieni nsam a oka he no krese se etiase ne se yewo emmema yewo emma sometimes ya na ka se emmema di ma anim but I can tell you say yewo mabia ye do mu di mema anim a eyeye mame are na toshe ado se mame no ekasa uhunu say yes this is a woman of substance because nipa odinachi no ewo clear cut message it is some message no eno no so edenam but we see saade ya ekosu nyina no eta eye na dwuma opariansa ene akosua manumo ene wo mo ate agumu a wo mutimi tena radio so 21 minutes na omo kona bo kana sem but omo candidate no omo timi kan the message bia what you say eti that is the beauty of the game yet asianti yeko yenim ma yebedan ya wona afa ya pick bibi from the Lions mentality abusia wo kan ye ho ne wo ye adwuma ne tibra so a yebebie kwan mu ama wo so aba no obedi nkomo na yatoa so akọ yenim enne eja no aso eja na no den eja no enema ehuru yebekọ yenim ama bibia ayekama ye fami Anthony Kofi Inkum Dazi fami Mr Inkum me afase da PCA enfama tabia takum ye memedru no kwa ne sese onye bi tafre a eboa ma niam ko yi ankasa na baabia ye to adro bia do ni chiremu ansa betimi akabi se open dudu atu atoma sika babotomu afre ne ni nkomo e wo 0243 686861 0243686861 afre Nigel Gazi enso ahyase ya wo kasa na abrante no enne yebegbo modern na afre ya te ahwea aye ne ho me wo no bi fra me se ayi abronye kasa o na abronye na me se na wo su nipa kasa na obeka kira me abronye asa mens no na me nkoti abronye de me tie ne manya de awom eno ase no kekansa na me se na abronye no hu no the whole of 2024 ya to abawie no won sa abronye kansa papa bi da etijano why mimi ni time etijano ni ye adwuma eno ose yo ene mate eti ye no yenim ni ayeko why eti me na ya wona afa yam pick bibi from the Lions mentality ye ba modern ato aso akọ yenim si no pay ye kan senia etie we are on.
Osho said the greatest fear in the world is the opinion of others. And the moment you're unafraid of the crowd, you are no longer a sheep. You become a lion. A great roar arises in your heart, the roar of freedom. Sheep have no freedom. The sheep live with fear and uncertainty every day. A sheep never leads, a lion never follows. A lion is in complete control of his or her life. The lion does not accept scraps and does not get told what to do or where to go. The lion goes about his business fearlessly and with extreme competence. You will never lead a lion to the slaughterhouse. They will lead you. The lion is the king of the jungle. And it's not because the lion is the biggest. It's not because the lion is the fastest. It's not because the lion is blessed with any great advantage over other animals. It's the mentality of the lion that makes the lion the king of the jungle. What is the lion mentality? Fearless courage. Bravery is a key trait of the lion. The lion will never surrender. The lion will never lie down and die, not even if surrounded by 10 hyenas. The fight is never over until it's over. Maybe you're not surrounded by hyenas. Maybe you're just buried by bills. Maybe you need to stand up for something you believe in that no one around you agrees with. Do not give up. Do not give in. Be fearless in going after what you really want in your life. Maybe you've been at it for years and nothing has worked yet. Maybe you're tired of hunting your goals and seeing no rewards. Do not give up. You must keep fighting. You have no guarantee of success if you keep going, but you do have possibility. There is a chance. The only guarantee comes with quitting, and that is the guarantee of missing out on the life you really want. Keep fighting for the life you must have, regardless of the hyenas. No surrender.
Welcome back. Ebrason said, "Yede editorial no eba na right after editorial Albert Asmani politicals abe join me na enkoma ewo no yedi ama bibia ayekama na thank you for being part of the show baby a wo bia no oka ye ho ana ye de dwumadie no ye de eba na of course ade ba ako na me pese ye nyina ye te ase eno ne se senia Yesu Kristo eka ye no o se mi ko mi nyam nyanka mi jamu kronkron na yewura ken ohine Agyapong ever since obeye politics ye invite no ko yokuda eko bisa no so opani sika we na de na we dabi ebinsi da oti ase na nanado danko akufo-addo his excellency before 2016 elections na anything about operations anything about operations with regards to a new patriotic party biano not the first person ananado danko akufo-addo rely on yewura ken ohene Agyapong. And so it tells you that when it comes to politics, mainstream politics for that matter, our Ghana ha yewura ken ohene Agyapong ojina soro. Now even in the era of His Excellency the former president John Agyapong Kufuor ekrano na se yesuma delegation emoma kwa koshia empenifo bi ni omadi nkomo about investment Ken Ohene Agyapong was part of those delegations samre na ekono na meno ekasa sesei yewura Ken Ohene Agyapong se uko bui dam bui dam eye esiedu nketia ene ono ena woye NDC chairman no ono ne twa blocks ama yedi si bui dam no uko ni kromu bui dam yewura Ken Ohene Agyapong eka delegation wo mukoshia investors ene wo mukodi nkomo ama bui dam eba so. This is the man we are talking about. Yewura Ken Ohene Agyapong ena tena si din wo say look uko emia wodo a yema ayarehwe ewo manyimu na oyesa de niama eko na wono ankasa tena si ye ni hwehwemu na afei one empenifo bi nso di nkomo ene ade no you could see say yade ba ako a ayi ni ti na ehyefom ediewu edi bone eye akomayade na yenkai abusuafo yawo yenyina yenim se opani ba ako a na ono so ye nsanturu adwuma ya yewura komla dumo papa yi no ye adwuma e o BBC ye adwuma kama at a point obi nim ba bi a cardiac arrest pa no na chese away e de ne koye na yewura kan tena asidi no osesa sa na tie de a na ahakra no ye wo center ehwe akomaya de ana anom so ye wo bi e okwarebu okohwe no se we de susuan pa se mo mienka no krenkyere ye ho se siasia de ani etu we so a se agibumu a ebeye den ama ye nsi betimi agina no eti se sa na tie de a me amede mi botom sika ebesi bi ache Ghana eti of course on the bottom sika $6 million ena odi AC center no uwie ya no say we ya yesi nyina ye kekafu a ye kekama adampan yesi eye nipa ena be operate e ho na ye de mfidie ne bana se won ni wonimdie bi a won beye ne den ahwe kwa no ma faso ku nipa mom eti mamemfa wo monko sua de e de o a doctor fo akọ ama o makọ sua de ya center ne ye ready say cream na chese a doctor fo a wo mo wonimdie e wo ho dada wo mo eye adwuma ege Ghana fo enkwa. This is the man we are talking about. Yewura Ken Ohene Agyapong ever since odi no share MPP politics mo no and also odi no share MPP party mo no in fact wa ye adwuma den e de asom new patriotic party wa ye adwuma ho tie e de asom new patriotic party. In fact edru baby a ye hia mema mo omako e de ama new patriotic party amanyoku na Yewura Ken Ohene Agyapong ana yesu frɛ no say edu ba bia ye pesika e de akoye party adwuma ye wura Ken Onya Japan ana ye frɛ no. That is why ye mre bi ba ya na sese new patriotic party amanyo konu court tamale na wo mo kokoye conference e wo ho. Sir John at that time general secretary also pani sikani ho etinya de betimi akọ o say na say yanko a na chese the spirit of the new patriotic party no ewu ekofom yentimi rama saade nu ensi ye de ahyase esese etoa so eno sikani ho o say wo de ma mene MP sa aka no be kasa na aredi ebesi MP we bie na no a no promise metua say na we bie na no a promise metua say we so si metua say we so si metua say e ho na Sir John ka say Ken Ohene Japan akompreko eti akompreko no efri Sir John ho ene baaye eti MPC o ma promise ebra no so no mo fa sika ne mra fichiu ya twa mo ma na sa mani mo na mo promise ye ene ye wura Ken Ohene Japan say maintenance ema enfofo endane ye kwaye etu ono ankasa tu ni botom an wo yi sika e de sponsor tamale conference ema new patriotic party amanyoko no etimi koye ya wo kokoye ye since 1992 ni awo party wadwempa edo party na won rese na fu bi obenya ntiro di party na chi de eni madwuma ye wura Ken Ohene Japan aye na sa adwuma no ene gu so etoa so wa ye adwuma ye wura Ken Ohene Japan before 2016 empenifo bi ananado danko akufo-addo ema mo position se wona ban mu ye wura kan na pa du ba bia ye pesika kwa ye party adwuma wo mo ko papa isi media sese me fam sika nya politics bi medai wa moa ye wura Ken Ohene Japan any party mabunu woni party ma grassroots foi e wo fom no mo fa benkum no mo nam nifa enkakran saa no od sika no ama wo mo na mabunu so eye adwuma na mabunu ye adwuma wie man PP party ne ba power na afei yakwa akofa empenifo bi a wo mo anka bi anhemu ane ya mo positions e wa santimante mo ana mabunu no se bo yen tiase etu omo de abufuo ekoye ne enseso omo ye na eba ne saa no ene ya chi bi kogu mu ene ne na ne ma ekoso chese tan ene ya wura Ken Ohene Japan se bo these were the guys na mi tumi nan ya me ne omo ene eko ebe na santimante mu aye den asantimante mu aye hye ya na nado danko akufo-addo etimi tu ne car ono ankasa drive anajo na obese ko ye wura Ken Ohene Japan fie ebi wo beduru wono na ye wura Ken kura ni fie na safo ene wo ho na one safo akokasa me pese me hu honorable Ken at that time not me say enema mu ya den pese me hu honorable Ken na nado danko akufo-addo safo am make sure say baby honorable Ken shebia no obehu no na afei na ene na kasa na ne kasa wi a na ye wura Ken Ohene Japan political disruptor no awoso no ho ne eseso ye no na waye na akoma atoye mu sa time no ya na Dr. Bawumia ya no running mate no ada na nka na nado danko akufo-addo tuka onko ne nchen ko sa time no mo nim se tumpan ye wira ho abibi ama etinu onko no okoye wura Ken Ohene Japan ho e kira wo se ye pemema eduoma diade animu a enye bema bia ne bema ne mom bema ne nia wotimi kotie eba no obebese enu ntina na nado danko akufo-addo ne wira ehye ye wura Ken Ohene Japan mo na ye wura Ken Ohene Japan etra TV so etra radio so esu se mohia party mo minima djuma me ne wo mo aye esu otona me ne wo mo namu ewie bona me ne wo mo namu eti mo hye wo mo grassroots fo no mo hye wo mo party na mpene na abai at that time esisa sika edema regional chairman so bebe brofi eyi Madina ha ede akoduru kasoa and you see a Ghana for be madwuma je efo na ya no sika no so wa hia kwabrane baba ne nsem and you tete wo sa na ye akọ position and you can on Agyapong say look baby aniama keka kọ no in 2022 and you lose elections no because you kuta a whole doctor of economy doctor assessor economy no chese okuta mu PhD obetimi eblebie economy ni yem obetimi eblebie economy ni yem na no assessor one panel no awono the assessor di so series no de asine so wantimi anye amomani sikasama ye basa eti new patriotic party why he eti yewra ken emo money tin konfogu from samonya research efamame ni ehania eko research ne findings ne ba bonten no na new patriotic party elusu elections no right in 2022 na wutietie mu a na chese opani ko ni mo eja ko ni mo na ne ho aye because o catch Ghana for nyina say ono the economy part there wa big brutal and what that Ghana for say ono na wako Zimbabwe chese djuma wako ye de ama Zimbabwe for no enya asem ketua because that time no na social media enya common say ende etonim so betimi aka fa ne wadi at that time no aka sa asem no na wakwa ne hyehyɛ ye ode ko Zimbabwe no amo musika sam na ye hweta amo musika sam kra kwa brane a oye adwuma bo so ne atua ne ka ne sika timi to bread ba akope ewo Zimbabwe he ya Dr. Baumia na adwuma koye ho no etitama na nado da kwa akufo-addo ne ba esa no afa na omo enim de omwanwa but candidate ne na epa no ntuba ne den ye njama ne nkoi and we hear me say it is 2022 na Ghana for bu afu say on meto aba de atia new patriotic party and you can say sana tia de a me de me wo bajim na yaje ye party no asi wo me de me wo bajim na ya bibi aboa ya my Ghana and one kasa bae na obaye pe na party no empanifoɔ party no chitaifo any penifo bia o mo hyehyem daba no ebo pose ye be wia ba ni nyina de ama Dr. Baumia ampa so m ko wia no de ma no na isi se abofra de o kire na nieden na ono ankasa fight a ekire bi oduru ba bi emu oduru bunu mu na wonni wa ono ankasa timepim ko nanim na wo ya wa de se bibia ba ya ama no bibia ba ya ama na odu babia embre kura ehwo no obeti ahwe eti ye bokro no edema Dr. Baumia ye kan aba ni nyina ne ya de ama no but general elections ni ama ye zero na nabi beka ni nyina de akyerew eti that is the difference between Yewra Ken on Agyapong and one aka na indeed Yewra Ken in 2023 and not starting say nyama nyankopon de ama yen ye betimi de we aye we ye betimi de we aye we we nkwa be bia nwuma sei we so nkwa betimi bia nwuma sei na chese Ghana mabunu anyemu ani daso na 2023 ne nkoma odi ye the same enkomo no ogusu edi no in 2025 edin in 2025 saba be si 2026 ya ogusu di the same enkomo na eti eno ama Ghana for ni daso eno mo ka se Yewra Ken wodne ba ye beto ama no na afei wo matena ase ahunu se dabi ade no ba bia ekeka kono Ken on Agyapong is winning but this is what we should do eti strategy na mo peke ye no eyemienu baako ene se wo mo ebe make sure say on the day of elections no wo mo ede metro men 50 tieniyo on the metro men 50 ebeko constituency bia na metro men na djuma mo kwa kwaye ne se abato onu gusu a ekoso no na omugusu omo ye yi na chese omo de basabasa ye ekowurem na omo de kan asesa eye ballot box no na omo de a omakotintim ne baabi no omo de ababa besi ho na omo de eyi no eko adwea omo faaye no etu omo kofa saade no enene nansa ena ono mo ken etie won to se adwe a mafanie na mode montwen na mobehu oka sa asempa no mse wa hunu we so no yede no hunu ye na medical ka cho se honorable ken he doesn't speak in a vacuum honorable ken on kasa keke na mom ansa no honorable ken be kasa bia no na ne nan gina bibi so na ode emra eguso kwa nanim enkrane se ubana or the evidence ne be ba kire wo na wa hu sania etie ba ne sa no nene na nsen ya nom sa kokoye another meeting say no yen na yen tungum ne kodi dinatem yen dinatem say de be ya obekasa na yewra kan no onkasa eti enunti ena ho omo say omokọ one station to another ya omokọ na ye de ye kamo mbrebre monkọ na yewra kan ene na chitaafo no omo message eti baabia omo wurade ne message nam no ehwa na omo soso nam na mumudie ya mo ne nami eja ko ni mo oni message eti so oni message saade a ene ne de bia yenkofa strategy de bia yenkopa strategy de bia yempe strategy ene omo de nam ananu ya ye eno se ene sifo se sami jemfi eyeska den ene omkoko hwemu ampotna ko keka nsamwa bakata no menya hye so mom tumi kan ni nyina oman kan ni nyina oti ase ene ye de namu eti 2028 no enya agudie ye probably okuta message ni de na kwa obetimi age power e de amayen na ade ba ko a ekoso ene se mo media houses na mo ma wo kwan o mo to airtime de se ne obi abeto ne airtime ase so oja no and ye jawo mu no mo kagum but mu wi a eya mo checking the comment section our social media platforms no na mo hwe Ghana for the reality Ghana for or how a word o man mu wo mo na mu wo mo nim sade ete no e kwan yo mo fa so eyi wo mo ano no o mo ankasa se so mani eti nia ekono eye Nemom ebra ne beso on 31st January 2026 and will be able to say yes about one year quarter no new patriotic party delegate and open me can say momo ya swingers made for the papa biano or your swinger etiboni free benkum eba oje anu atene no de konifa efri ni fa ba se so chestia no chese ne kama no de atene no ama pass no e de ko benkum eno ne ye friend swinger sana new patriotic party delegates etie wo motena sia no ma wedi no se dabi aha de ye kwa enye yie ye nkwa no ma to kwa party delegate no adwunu ma pie party delegate no eye nimdifo. These are people when you give them opportunity they will perform better. And on our can say sanko for ya hu omfo ya to omabu osano and no mama ya woman now so opportunity etidie na besi waka emfa sanatia dia miameba no be more opportunity na bube hu sania grassroots for party delegate e kwaya ya be faso ni ya bi o ma chechire Ghana man e kwaya ya be faso e dia bu Ghana man e kwaya ya no mo be faso na fe Ghana na enko na nimu no ya sesa ne mama na ko na nimu no e be shock you bia ya wa kan on Agyapong na TV so ojira campaign grounds na samo kan ne say so no ba be yam pani a he is going to make sure say all the municipal assemblies and district assemblies ni nyina no omunyina no ebeye active, they will be functional among meye political too assemblies ni nyina anya adwuma o my Ghana ya yetimi ya assemblies ni nyina anya adwuma because ya assemblies ya adwuma anka proper decentralization anka BBC e wo form one ye betimi asolve o my ya yetimi enne esum Ghana driver ni air drive ya or the experience and or the drive ya kwan so sum papa ya kwan eso sum papa ɛno na do ɛbɔ bɛyɛ 10 na me free poku ase ɛkɔ Achimota hɔ baabi na wohwɛ ɛkwan no so a wonam Ghana kwan so anadwo na akɔba Nyankopɔn na de waba abɛduru and when you are nkɔfo adwuma ɛsɛ so ɔmo yɛ a yɛtua ɔmo ka day in day out every month ɔmo gye mo aketua but they are not doing it yɛwura kan say ɔba wo bɛ make sure say assemblies ni nyinaa bɛyɛ wɔn adwuma look talking about inflation yɛwura kan on Agyapong is the only aspirant ɔka biribi that has to do with inflation. Now, a person reduce Ghana inflation no drastically. Or say, assemblies say when you will go into your friend say processing. Maybe I say maybe you say abuna sword say opok kwenyako ofa baby to say nyakrum now in sasia ebuho. It is abuna sword Agona West Municipal Assembly no ebetimi anya nsase no de ne wo ahye agro processing mo because time or Saudifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah shase wo Ghana ha no sana na tie sa system no na ye use ye eti no Saudifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah etimi ye adwuma bebre no proper decentralization na eye adwuma enne ye assemblies no ya to mo nyina sawram omampani John Dramani Mahama nyame nhira say why nhyehyeye enti the next a year beko bia no ye beto aba ne ye de akwakoyi ye assemblies ehọ na be hunu ba bia eko enti ye won konfo a in politics no mo ndaye e de ekofa wo mo baaye ye wura ken ono na de ne pe eba mu by nipa bi o wa abin ye konfo mo ba bedi ye and they think so metimi akoso die eniama bedane eniama besesa delegate na yama na opportunity no ene ono nso be opportunity na be hu adwuma obeye monye bi moye adwuma ni bi ne amo betimi aya na ehunu ye no etimo ntena ase ye de another batch eba led by Yewura Ken on Agyapong na mo be hu performance a ebekoso ewo Ghana ha eno ni ade aye hwehwe enya sam nko radio su nko ni mpanifu atem Yewura Ken wa bombra mo nyina no kwaboa mo na mo ye mo campaign na mo kɔ ne nkyɛn ekɔkɔ jimwa munya cars on the mamo e de kwaye campaign but enne manya Saudi Arabia fosika ye de ba ye senke yamfa mabesi 42 secondary schools in the northern region efama Ghana for ehyekwabra ni botom and one kasa ka kire PP for say Yewura John Dramani Mahama ye not na free so a Ghana for ntwaba fa nko northern region biem ono na bie na no kaaye nanso na opri gidigidi se yenkoso fa frank ani hye nsem ede be ntia obi mpeso obekọ yoko but yoko sika bia ho no yoko beje eti mame nkwaje party ni position na se okire bi yoko for invite me a na party ni nyina to boom aba be di machi eti aba ne saa kata bebe bebe krom eti ya mfa me nkọ na chese manya me ho adidim ensida MPP for anya sa mistake ni da MPP delegate me say sika bia obi adi no wa mrewu bi eti mo anu anko yoko no ko fesi to aba ne mani po betimi ama utumi na won so so a delegate no wote wono wo so an opportunity no wa ye adwuma that is what we are looking for. You go to your yoko obekọ share yoko for you go already work on 9 times you go me who vice president bi a waba Ghana ha wako yoko echa Dr. Baomiada me who bi the vice president and now be finance minister ko yoko rough there na esi ho ko yoko che obi a there na esi ho etinya MPP frank an ye ba be kutaw abeka kire say ye de bebo ho ban no esi SSA party ni ba power party no let me find the frank can show be same say you dey protect no from going to Yoko you go party no delegate but to abama nipa obetini amo power. This is what we are talking about. Mami friends na me homra Albert as many politicals are will join me now for yedi nkomo e wa ha ye frame Mr. Inkum Sinupain ye kan senior etie we are on.
adidida na ye enya didi preko obi a obetimi ama oba adwuma ye na oba da achia ye yi na se o ye mpanyimfo sei na mo manso atumi abehwe se nipa a wo emisuade hunu we na wo se eto abama enye obi a odi ni sika besie na party emwa bi a wo mwa hwe emwa medi ama MPP party to extend say e charge me treason enne ebinim so omu woska yani a build the party no emom the party no abeye yie ka kire say omu woska enti ebebo musikatu ogi sika ne memo obi abemo obi but yenwene ochina na anu sika ye di maamu ebi wo ana na anu sika ewune unamode maamu ebi wo Kencity Agyapong ne ba ya enka mo madwuma ya yi wo madi ana Kencity Agyapong ne ba ya nke factories sei ene e de ba ama mrantie ne mabawa enya adwuma ye. I stand for industries factories adwuma na nipa bia no woni munyam ene wo adwuma se woni adwuma woni anu munyam oye bema na onye dwuma oyiri mu oye oba onye dwuma ukunu mu nti adwuma obi a obetimi ama watumi aye adwuma enye sika ahwe wo yire no ma sania onkosere politician bia sika na wode wani matwitwifo enam sabi sika wo ni bi. I'm going to empower you by creating jobs.
NPP delegates listen to the call for a leader who can stand up tall. Kencity Agyapong, the man with a plan to uplift Ghana, hand in hand.
Tuaba, my Kennedy. No man, tuaba, my Kennedy.
My anyano.
Tuaba, my Kennedy.
Oh man for power.
Kencity Agyapong, no, my enemy. Kencity agenda, Ghana's hopeful plea for the hopeless, a chance to be free. Jobs for the jobless, a vision so clear. Kencity, the answer, year after year.
He's a man for the poor with a heart so kind, a PhD, a brilliant mind, the hope for Ghana, shining so bright, leading us forward with all his might.
Tuaba, my Kencity.
No, my man,
Tuaba, my Kencity.
my anyano.
Tuaba, my Kencity.
A man for power.
Kencity Agyapong, no, my enemy.
Why does be Ghana? It's true, but Ghana needs Kencity to see us through.
To build a nation strong and bold, a future of promise to have and to hold. He is number one. He is number one.
He is number one.
Tuaba, my Kencity. No man. Tuaba, my Kencity.
My anyano.
Tuaba, my Kencity.
Oh man for power.
Kencity Agyapong, no, my enemy. Tuaba, my Kencity. No man. Tuaba, my Kencity.
My anyano.
Tuaba, my Kencity.
Oh man for power.
Kencity Agyapong, no, my enemy.
Vote for Kencity.
Number one,
Vote for Kencity.
let's get it done.
Vote for Kencity. The people's choice.
In Kencity Agyapong.
Let's all rejoice. Oh yeah.
Free Baumia to instill any hope now. And that is why those of you following Baumia, you must know that Baumia will not be a good candidate for us this time. Only a DBA of the promising Ghana former Ghana for Genedi. And before Baba Power Bia, yet the promise being the power. Baumia need promise Bia or the Baba Ghana for Genedi. In fact, Baumia or promising milk crowd to school for Ghana for Genedi. And this is for catching Ghana for so bois. Ghana for my this is ready. But I can assure you, the era Kennedy, Casse, Abranti Bia do 18, Obeto car, Manase, Obenya car, Ghana for my Kennedy. Why am I saying this? Because Baumia did not deliver on most of his promises. One village, one dam, anya you. Or no one go judge na. One village, one dam, anya ye. One constituency, 1 million, anya ye. Palugu Dam, what studio, we can say it is NPP's flagship program, and not Palugu Dam renewal. It was problematic. Okujina kept Cosco promising harbor, a new harbor to be built. No promising airport to a Cape Coast. Yeah, the Nadu Kojina, I say, Yano Kure, Ibiasa, anyone. It didn't happen. Okojina, Yura, Nuno Sarabutu, a year in Kramopenny, and promising to say,
how many times do you go to the gym?
Arabia, and say, Obabi see a medical university. We are 42 senior high schools. Amagana. It never happened. How many times did the Baumia promise people? He promised Ghana heaven. He promised a good economy. As we speak now, Baumia economy wasn't beyond Ghana for. In today, Ghana for you. That's why I'm saying MPP, acquire a fast superpower. You're promising Ghana for BB. Some promise no you're about me to me yet. He can't, because even if he makes it, nobody will believe him. But look at you are Kennedy. From the time of your politics, everything he has promised, he has delivered. I did you about promising the Pia would deliver. And now you are not primacy or promises say. And Pessia, one of the trouble Cassia Diamano, or be your factory Diamon. Many will say, what cut a short a quarter top and Sassibe Blay voter region because they voted for him massively. $1 million ethanol factory or voter region. After his promise, just after the campaign, we lose year one or no start year no and for near idea and no their send a factory, he has cut the short and the $36 million ethanol factory is being started. Many can say, and they was I cut the short our central region. Yeah, obviously the largest pharmaceutical company in Africa. It's happening right now. He's cut the short today. Because Central Region was also a base that supported him. So anytime Bianwa, Papa, Oba make any promise Bian, he delivers on his promises. The question is, if he said, you lose ye mama by me from Cho, what is saying Clemophobe, Phobia Babontia Becase, you know, you say young Traba, Amabaunia. In fact, some of the clerics are even openly campaigning for Ken. And openly saying they don't like Baumia. Not because he's a Muslim or not because he's not a Muslim, but because one should say, why one more crowd they cannot identify with him. The Bamucho, what to say? Kusasi, Phobia Pia Bonjaka said, only a mistake, Jaffe, ever told about Baumia. One more, a couple, about 555 ya Kennedy no nya 0 e wo slim ho no ya ye beto main one no to 0 ba yen no e ba mo chaw mo te so ba out abeka so no no mo anye bia Ashanti region fo o ma ba out abeka se ye nu ye ho se ye nto aba ma e wura ba unya na e ba mo chaw abusia fo me sremo tumi ni hia na sabi se kwanye da eta ne kwansra ni ade nyina no omo sabi no se ye fa so ne ka so bia mo fa ntebe
Yakano sania etienwa dofue sinupe Yakano sania etienwa sinupe Yakano sania etienwa enianume mon sinupe Yakano sania etienwa she nukreka eyedipa nansumia weni na sinupe Yakano sania etienwa sinupe endodo sinupe enferu sinupe Yakano sania etienwa sinupe misenkume sinupe misansumeni mon sinupe sabate Yakano sania etienwa Yakano sania etienwa
All right, welcome back. Abraso say you di enkomo Albert as many politicals are atnase. Of course, you be di enkomo ne dini ye na wonso so a wutie no tie ni ye na ubom na woso di a wadi ni ye na afei won mo a eteten tenten no a edi nsemfo no monso so montie ni ye esan se ye nibre edema sebe nsemhunu o my Ghana baby ekono yentena ase na debia enipa kakra bi na womon kwa no madidi potwe no emre na sesesa nneema sesa ema bibi eba ema Ghana ni bia eti ebedi nkomo opare ansa enenam ene wokeka kansam ahodo Albert asomani atena ase na wo a wo bete wo ayasamu na jagezi ensoso aka no ho ya wonam no nso eguso eye ne awoye keke kansam ahodo na ya tena ase ye be ma obi ate ase ba bia o deserve ye ne beto pepepe ama bibia aye kama wo a wutie ye ehwe ye nsoso no ye na enenam minim se okan ho ewo Oman FM so Asante Mantemo eye Ash FM na radio susu ofimfini Mantemo afi Facebook as well as YouTube ehonso so ekoso obetimi e de o message sahodo no enso so e de aba Ubetime de afa WhatsApp via the WhatsApp number 0240550899 0240550899. Your from Mr. Inkum Albert Asmani politicals are atnase. Ye be nkomo ama bibia ayekama. Sini pay you can't send ya etie. Openi boko de.
Zekum boko na so e.
Nyame adom menso so menwo ye.
De nyame ase.
Allah eno ano no. Afa ye ku enim. Ewie se bibia dan na.
Oh nyame adom. Nyame adom bibia kama. Ana wo so ewie wahwe me kama. Bibia efe.
Oh.
Bibia efe.
Oh.
Say me busy to cut up Jama Elikemo on so or they share the half time. Now just say why are they?
Wow, sure. We ask them.
We na oko bonds and over here say that's a big review.
That's
it. That's a big review.
Maybe I fine. Now I boy Henry Nana Boachi allegedly wo bomb modern etimi the difference between Ken or Agyapong and Ejako nimo omumienu ntem no nia obi atie ene se nia Ghana fo hu obi a ni obetimi ade tumi e de ama MPP party no ene nia wontimi enje utie nkomo yi still no hu ni say
Bisankum no crepe wo mu ni say the new patriotic party primaries na omokon ene nipa numu a omo ayomuti a ye koto omo so abai no crepa na utie tape a allegedly said na be the voice a na all can
ya yensu ye nyina yenim na be voice no
enti je ope na all can onim eye no kra eda ho se enipa num no eno na metie onabu jojo 2 days ago jojo rocky ewo asempa ana obisa ye ka aspirants ye ka se de ne de no so mbe ya e ho ana abo se onabu kendo so be enyuma na de aka na not bo no ono kwesa so hu. The truth is that honorable Ken and the ekita message no honorable Ken na atumi enya the trust of the people nipa no the track record the kire say ono no oka oye ana wonsi ensuom ansa na waham into decide say na me pese me ya otumi ye and honorable Ken consistently atimi akyere MPP delegates ade opeso oye campaign aye honorable Ken aye so consistent say the message has always been say you make sure say your tourism industry you betimi a revamping na etimi aye ade e be ma amanfo fiama no ne aba there are certain sites as you develop it honorable consistent when it comes to say yembie edwuma wa kire kwan e be fa so betimi abie edwuma bia na adwuma no bie no so misankum nyuma yeyam kasa ye niam yenim dada no je se yenim se we ye bro we ye kube na se de ye beda ne danimu na afei enkoye se mrante ekwa akoto kube ade line makobu nsuo no manom owu ye matu kube na ato atwere na emom ye be kube no aka ne nsuo no ye betimi export ye betimi anu bi wo ha kube na duane no ye ba be chine anwa e de be kube anwa na ne husk no one yetimi de fertilizer at the same time husk yetimi de or the same charcoal ye we charcoal na sa thread ahoma kakra na abeko habo no de de anko chip akese na ebi mkwa timi de speed ramp o sa ahoma na bi gugu de bi kube ya ne husk no ene eye. These are things honorable Ken akonya hunim de wo suahunu se enema we nyina yetimi ye de krom ha and in fact fertilizer na kra de honorable Ken angasa kase ono ankasa wa produce bi okrom ha sa coconut husk no and now cocoa board and as I speak to you cocoa board for try sa coconut husk no e di na esi cocoa a omo chema cocoa akuafo a omo dua cocoa ama produce no Mr. Nkum ebo a echen kokati what you say ebo akese when nyina ye ade a Honorable Ken say emu na betimi dia ye adwuma e wo ha ye mrantie metu emeye ne master's degree no nkotu kwa nko Dubai go security
dabi
enti ebonfo nya trust no Honorable Ken mu and asema Honorable Ken kan e ya dia na brabo mu ni day to day life no oye
wa try
enu nti na utie se na bi the allegedly ne voice no e kan say so Honorable Ken e promise Ghana for omo gidi chance any other aspirants ni bi e be promise Ghana ni bia enu na ma delegate ne do no so nya Ken mu gidie a ene opia no mo boje ne so enu ana bantama e fe kese ni kan kra kwa na oba promise Honorable Ken say bantama this time around will fall for him enti no musenkum Honorable Ken ni message no Obori beka say resonate with delegate. And then delegate in Kwanzu. Ghana for. Enti na nkofo ka say Honorable Ken campaign a oye die. Why ya twemumpo wa primaries the national level. Because ansem na o kan nye the odi be siesie party ne nko awu. Na emom the oman Ghana mantam bi ese say this should tell say oye over prepared for the position. On trying ka say meto abamanance na okofa manifesto everywhere bia asem kura mo nipa na ochro no ono president po onti ase
wana so akokan
I akokan me manifesto afi do implementation na e dey but these are the things that MPP for nyame ya adoma 2028 no Honorable Ken as candidate no ebe translate this animal into the manifesto it's a first sector we are Ediye ne ebeye no na Honorable Ken aka na nimdifo so omne ne beye adwuma no omde bia be ka ho enti president Nangasa no he is bringing something to the table. He's not coming empty-handed. I'm the country say oh no can be chiro obi can be chiro no so can be no obi can be chiro no nti no e policy. What you say 2020 na akufo-addo any John Mahama contest no. And John Mahama say me win election na I will review the free SHS. Na ma ye no na akufo-addo say hey ye Mahama pa. Or say oba be review free na review a policy. Review your policy. Now can be chair now also can be a policy
and your policy.
Can you will bet to me and that is what Honorable Ken has been doing.
I deal. Elections.
Only the Bibia. Hey, they say omo mudina chino kra no. Omo transia na ye dia ma omo. Se dia na papa yi di ba, e na papa yi di ba. Unim dia wo de ko. Ono amu ne nka hwe na wo ye de ko ka bibi. What you say? But Honorable Ken die misenkum. Say na ubie phone lines. Opai ye test this see I say enipa trem frɛ. Na omo nka Honorable Ken ade so be ye baako. Never
Ben way bra na ye test see a we no etiefo ankasa ye mo mbrem ye be fa nipa 5 na omo nka ade a Honorable Ken eso obeye omu wi a others no so no omo so de omo so obeye no so omu nim bia wo de nka it misenku tried and tested new man Honorable Ken Kapan because of one kasa ode ne ho no he's been doing all those things for the past 40 years or started say obon na brabo entinu we enye or the same matra makwa we real eniema Honorable Ken ankasa enim say Ghana ye kase abra started say all corn oil na nkofo bi na no more series corn dey better than the oil. If you go corn oil by no be ayedi. Hey, some classic for radio Rwanda ho. Afraid the Honorable Ken buy was see a bit timide. Hey, kubenum ne ade aye we ye dey rom si da bi o. E fa na nkofo fi India ozo. We mu nyina san ehuma ya mu hu nyina ne ade. Kube. Na kube no ba ko no. Production lines a betimi a create no Mr. Nkum. Production lines are could be back betting are creating. The air oil, the air or the same fertilizer, the air or the same ropes you ho.
now eniema papa kika wia na obi ba so oboa ontumi nya de na
wo so de na obetimi aye
ka de obetimi aye de obetimi aye
eti sani amekaye na ye kwa homa so na enipa num afra o se ebi kura hyase kura afra dada na ofra ne honorable Ken so far what your friend in China or so obey the assistant Ghana Fabrabono, but your Kabakope. Say, Uyena a Jaconi mo. Say, wouldn't want to know the aka na minty 0240550899. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, Philippine.
You can't say it to your penny. Okay, so free. Open okay, so free.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Okasa free.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Okasa free.
Pacho Mekasa free. Can you?
Okay. So far, you were Ken on Agyapong. Ade a what your friend and no say oso obeye mampani a obetimi aye no. Pacho ka ba ko kire me. Hello. Okay, men kona men sign embra. Men kona men sign embra. So 0240550899. Ofra honorable Ken so far near waka wate so betima yama Ghana for no kaba akope. Se uwie na woni maja ko ni modi a mpachoka. Eno ene nkoma yedi ne ha. Me fa nipa num. Me wi anu mawie na afi ye hwe 0240 550899 0240550899 obi amai okay open the kasa mesanko na ya to
aso enti sankum said na make no these are enioma eye ade a eda forma obia enim se honorable Ken enioma say ni say na woka nipa ko gina ba bia na wotwe na bo so Kadia na pesa oye. Untumi nka.
Okay, mama Komra. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Hey, na ade ejamo tuntum be na ba.
The boy is a liar.
Hello, good afternoon. Okay, opani mi anko. Ye be ye se aduma no.
Enti sankum, we asemwa na obo voice. Eye adia enamwa Ghana fo nyina nim se owurai ne ho nya akono yede de ko ya ton ya yanto enti ade na fe de wo rahye se fe de wo ba na be kika nsami because Ghana for say de only put it there no ko to be kuma
hello good afternoon Sinipen
ye kan say de tie pepe
me udi de sign na kasa free he
amba da fa me oso mi ka fa ogbesi
oso so far de no what tie free honorable Ken nchen say oso be ya ma Ghana for so be di mampani a
ana me pa so ma ti say oso oba obeye o the airport be ko para o sengu
metiu
Ambajo Matisa or the airport, ever travel,
okay, Mate, Medase, when you be aka, enti, Mameno ase, na me the power for Beba 0240550899. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Opani, we didn't be aka safri.
Okay, me the obey
kasafri,
because of the chibi.
Okay, Ejabe so far, honorable Ken. Then what your friend in chance was so mampania obey.
What say, we are editing, obey to me the could be milk, or the could be the sugar, or the could be flour, or the could be rope.
Ejabe Medasi, Medasi, Ubamo be a child every why, Medasi, Ubamo be a child every 80 and no. 0240550899 0240550899 so far menya 2 0240550899 hello good afternoon opani u kasa free na udi dey say
FM Mohammed
okay Mohammed Honorable Ken, then what your friend in Chance, or so in your Quenya, every MPP party anymore. No, by your man penny or by Ediama Ghana for.
I can't have the money to I can't the one year. I can't have the year. Then your Obayano, I never bought Ghana the book. If I in the Yama or people at the Achay, I use this or about a short period, that by a Ghana boy.
Okay, etinache say wakachire party phone na say mama me akwenda me de resources aye wo e wo Ghana ha no me de besesa enipa hwebere eno no eti ma yenko yemfa ba konka ho hello, good afternoon. Okay, 0240 550899. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Me pacho we did the sign out kasa free here.
Pacho me kasa fi Budum Brown.
Okay, your friend was saying. Your friend was saying.
Your friend is Dorcas.
Dorcas, then what your friend no book and chance obey man penia, obey ama Ghana for.
Also, Obama is got full loan without interest.
Me da say Dorcas nyankopon sha. Dorcas, what did you say?
Me was 25.
Oh, 25. What the policy from Honorable Ken and Chain? Dorcas, me da swat it. Nyamin shirao. Me da say. Eti mame me aka last one ana. Last one. 0240550899. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Yeah. We can say feed down so mine.
Now we did the same.
Ufuri Pedu.
Eja for it so far then what you from Honorable Ken chance obey man penny obey Abua Ghana.
But you see or the land and forest in the cook Ashanti region.
Medasi papa eja nyamin shira wate.
Unshao.
Mamin shira nyamin shira papa. Eti so far Honorable Ken yenya enipa maako enuma eba ye no. Obi class a babiem. Hey. Opani to aso ne enko wate. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Udeni baby afrefri.
My name is Owusu.
Owusu Kasafre.
Free Romani.
Okay, so far then what you feel Honorable Ken chance obedi man penny a obeya Abua Ghana mpuntu.
Also the ahuma graduate bi ana ye chai to kone no. Also the be ya ahuma ye di yentade secretary.
Eja Owusu.
Yes sir.
Me o bibi fufu o biem. Mama ntie o.
Odi banche ebeye etano.
Yo, eja
osase odi banche ni abro na ye kan say sweet potato. Odi baya etano.
Eja mama na wase wate. Why are they bebri? Mama mfa wusi. Mpacho menfo bia biem. Why? Na wan hwe wie nkofo betwa hwe na empanifo a motifi baabi anyina dui. Nipa amudi nachi enni policy ba kokora otimi ka bibia wonyakwanya obeya ma Ghana fo mudi akire na mutwa dapa na moka se delegate no ne amoya no omonhwe mo pa opani mi enko
na exercise ya oye asem na ye kanen enti wei ana ama delegate no hu se baabi ejina sesi an se amfa no aboka na ma power ho ebeye diama MPP papa. What I say? Ebe hu be yadi. Enti na mo na mo ken asemo ken nyina no amanfo agina tu. Enti the voice is so right say trust na nkofo wo na o make promise amanfo gidi. Yes say unnua de o kaso be ma obi akra milk ba akokra school for kra omo nyini ni. What I say? Enti wait to show the level of trust and nkofo nya de mo na aboken. And no na eba be translate into votes. Nyame adoma 31st January eba be to abai. And nitira all the time and no mo ken on me say ogina ba bia oni mpotamu bia ade bia wo ho ade ye nua wo a adwuma wo ho me say ade a ko gina you are the saying kadem potam ko ka say ade abebe ye crude oil palm oil ye de ba be ye palm crude dom de soap no de be fry to no ne sa de obedu tema is no kompona no a onko ka ba asem ho o se fisher folks no ho da obukita kanu no obeka kanu owners enu bomu a na wa top fishing vessel e di amamo na fishing vessel no the lifespan is over 25 years it was tomamu a na wa mamo the 10 years ayi adwuma na mo atete ne kakran na mutua the next 50 years adwuma wo nyina mo amode
ma obi be bi sase adenti na nkofo no eye adwuma omo ne hema ene de
yes
omko ye na mi bi badada na adenti no na bo kense obema omo fishing vessel vessels bi na China fo ni kuta ede be sesa ye na ma wo ya pumu nyina no omo de ko eto na bo kense hema no nkofo no de ko a omo timi yi nam no mo but enam no wait na ekuta nti
nesenke
obo se ade no kopunum na nipa ya
na omo ni storage kra so
esuwom etu bo se enam no omo timi kra na mo yi ndada no no ma se aja ntuom eti se sa na tie do be kan nipa num no de omabom no ato vessel baako e de ama omo owi awasa ko kan num abom no ato vessel baako e de ama omo eti enuma nkasa no me kreti e wo ye empo ano. This is the man to lead the new patriotic party.
And you say, oh no, so about the cold storage business now, or your camping. And storage na say, and you can say, fishing a landing site, no, almost here, well, resourced cold stores. You call you nam the boss, even vessels, ne call you nam. Almost freezer compartment with one. Ebetimi freezy enam no akọ -41 se be ya anom se o se fe blast freeze se be ya chinam na e freeze no de ko -41 na
enti enam no mu
nkeka Mr. Nkum what's na mpo ana
we na ma che
what I say enti no na o de bar outside na wia na fe no ma be store no like -50 -16 there about that's the normal coastal way no
yeah.
And no na wodi asi nani so se oba beye e de ama apopofo no okojina kejeti ya wonko ka sa asem okokejeti apo na ho no wa kire de kumase nso ye betimi aye wo
yes
wasi legbosomtwe obe create some tourist sites bi ne or the say hotels we around the area o ma be legbosomtwe nsan tra kamu sa man cry
there be
ubeda ubedidi ubeto aduane a boost the local economy as wakokuru. The same thing applies to Cape Coast Kakum National Park. Or the Syrian shore bay and Mr. Nkum, Ghana, the center of the world. The Greenwich Meridian, we are seeing Yanko boy in Nano. In Filfina, Greenwich Meridian will be a longitude latitude meeting. In Ghana,
yes.
Or see or Babisi Hotel. I was a punum. Na nipa fi baby aba the center of the world
asa epono ni shape no ekuta all the continent what we are seeing ni shape e was na wa the nipa be ba be omo ko Dubai no wo mo na omo ye yi a onim se obekọ no yesi ensuo no e ba besa na omo bobi tibi na ensuo no na yesi na esa na Ghana for akotue sika na egu hu
na omo tibi blow artificial snow
yes
e Dubai na snow e Dubai when na ono abuka you see sometimes no wo hia obi anani ate obi a owo taste
na wo tumi ama
no na ono abuka no like the way obeya there no in style no obebo nsama man what you say enya atete kwanum te say pare ansam a obodi omunim hwe no obi ka dia na aye ne say no be de no aye ontumi nya because tete kwasem ana aye omna and honorable Ken no you see he's exposed to a lot of things and being a business person he always smells opportunities when baby idea dey we shy benyeska and honorable Ken je okaya na me dey say Then be a Ghana institution be a Dumano Aboka. And I said that one, so I see gold board Aboka, gold board, or say he's coming to run Ghana as an enterprise. He's coming to run Ghana as a business entity. It is all a state institution now here ECG. That's all now here the sole producer distributor of power. And what ye region near the amount of who's been gas water check power and Aboka.
Once you to a prepaid water as well you see.
Chester Mr. Uncle.
Memeton and San
What do you see? Now Boka.
Crouch it.
What's I say? Yeba ECG be declare profits. And the honorable can Agyapong. Ghana water. Insuo encoways. Yeah. No one say insuo pipe ne dagatam na kofu otwam edu abi kura na ayam mana kofu osumi wom. Na pipe treated water.
Echegu.
Now people are so irresponsible. That is where the PhD comes in. You have to be patriotic, honest, and disciplined. So we are patriotic now. We say Ghana and Sue this treaty. Ebugua oyembeshew.
Not just say even the policies in Krano, they are going to be under a certain category.
Of course.
Each category be another inema guase.
Yay. Honorable can the nyame de ne chena waba at the right time. Because baby e was see ano e to fa hu say wom. Ghana be da na ebutu. Enema be jinse bi bia be say. Ko baby ye won leadership crisis. Abodin especially coming to the new patriotic party on person on beji power. Now hwe ni panuma ya sound lie. Na so also na bo kan nka ho anka nka ho him say
nke ye kwane.
What you say? Enti wa ba at the right time ye nyina ye believe say delegates e the idea we show na bo kan nsa of which I believe on the best nsa. Obeye ama na ye fe ama Ghana enya na ho mfaso. Enti ona bo kan no and Sambia, they are legend and beat Ebneka, meaning they are doing 100%.
No crow.
Oh,
that's a production. Mama and a big video ni be why na yentie kakra na yankwane yemra. Why?
Still any hope now. And that is why those of you following Bawumia, you must know that Bawumia will not be a good candidate for us this time. Only Agyapong of the promising Ghana for Ginedi. And before Baba power BR, yet the promise be the power. Bawumia ni promise BR or the Baba Ghana for Ginedi. In fact, Bawumia or promising milk crowd to school for Ghana for Minini. And this is for catching Ghana for so bois. Ghana for my this is ready. But I can assure you, the era Kennedy, Cassette. Abranti be do 18 obeto car man na say obenya car kana for be Kennedy. Why am I saying this? Because Bawumia did not deliver on most of his promises. One village, one dam, anye you. Or no one they could judge that. One village, one dam, anye ye. One constituency, 1 million. Anye. Palugu Dam, what studio, we can say it is NPP's flagship program, and not Palugu Dam really. It was problematic. Okojina kept because God promised a new harbor to be built. No promising airport to a Cape Coast. Yeah, the now Okojina can say, you know, correct. It has any home. It didn't happen. Okojina Yura, Numu Sarabutu, a year in Kramopenny, and promising to say,
how many times do you go to the gym?
Arabia, and say, Obabi see a medical university. We are 42 senior high schools. Amagana. It never happened. How many times did the hear about Bawumia promise people? He promised Ghana heaven. He promised a good economy. As we speak now, if Bawumia to make economy wasn't beyond Ghana for, in today, Ghana for you. That's why I'm saying, MPP, yeah, acquire your first papa one. You're promising Ghana for baby. Some promise no you're about me to me yet. He can't. Because even if he makes it, nobody will believe him. But Mugadio, you are Kennedy. From the time of your politics, everything he has promised, he has delivered. I did you about promising the Pia would deliver. And now we are not primacy or promises say. And Pesua, one of the trouble Cassia Diamano, or by your factory Diamon. Many workers say, what cut a short a quarter top and Sassibe Blay voter region because they voted for him massively. $1 million ethanol factory of voter region after his promise. Just after the campaign, no start here, no and no the factory, he has cut the short and the $36 million ethanol factory is being started. Many can say, and they was I cut the short, our central region. Yeah, obviously the largest pharmaceutical company in Africa. It's happening right now. He's cut the short today because Central Region was also a base that supported him. So anytime Bianwa, Papa, or make any promise Bian, he delivers on his promises. The question is, if he said, you lose your mama by me from Cho, what is saying, Clemophobia, Phobia, Babontia, the Casse, yet we are also young to Abba, Amabaunia. In fact, some of the clerics are even openly campaigning for Ken and openly saying they don't like Baunia. Not because he's a Muslim or not because he's not a Muslim, but because one should say, why Yenimabia, one more crowd they cannot identify with him. The Bamucho, what to say? Kusasi, Phobia Pia Bojaka said, only a mistake, Jaffe, ever told about Miana. One more, a quarter, Abba, 555. Yeah, can it be Lumia 0? I was slim home. Yeah, yeah, but 2 men, 1, 2, 0 by Eno. The Bamucho. What is all about a Picasso no? And ye be a central region for. All about Tabaka say, you know, see on Trabama, Iraboniana, if I would show Russia for me, Samuel, 2 million here. Nasabi say, quiet da. Eta, Niquansania Dina, almost a bit. See, yes, I was going to come so be a move on to me. Move on.
Eti abusua ensem no na eda ho no nana bi na yes audio we 18 September 2025 no ye da yera ken eko gomua okyereko na okoka se okoka te sort se omo ba be si the largest pharmaceutical company ewo gomua okyereko no sadan na bi yes audio e ka kire MPP fo nyina se hwe ni ayeye no ye mistake say ye nimu a ye mistake Dr. Baomi antimi mfa ye nko ba bi ontimi my power. We want power. We want power. We want power. Eti ye nya to media sase ade ye wura ken no hne Agyapong ko because ono na Ghana for ginidi ensem na no ani na we na chi no obeka bibi ma na nkombra na we na chi no na medical culture say anopai na Dr. Baomia akoto airtime or the momo na toy ama opare ansa no akotra TV so ana wo mo keka bi na opare ansa akotena ho ana wo keka nsem hunu ede ekre honorable Ken na ade ntia yeyi na no ene se wadi tro papa ana obi a odi MP a wotimi egada boys na one omo etwi mi no omo agya muku ha adwen papa be na woni tirim eti wakotena ho ene wo ka se adwumayefo a ye wo oma na FM ha honorable Ken entua yenka na honorable Ken ono ye manager wa ha honorable Ken ye CEO wa ha he doesn't even understand say obi aye investment he doesn't even understand it ye di we mu nyina ko parliament wa bon won nim say obi bia adwuma or the share management nsa eti say bibi e koso na so o bibi you need to only management ne benya corporate as papa wa bon pa en wo ke kan sem hu no abusua mo ma yentie bi ne yemra obi show no so en wo kodi sanse hu no ma yentie bi na yemra ye ba
the promise should have credibility. The promise should have credibility. Yes. And sometimes credibility also back with experience. In the experience or a body of work to show. If the biggest challenge facing the Ghanaian youth is unemployment, Rocky's argument, and I say, who amongst the aspirants, and I say, will make a promise on job creation among for Bejenedi? He thinks because Ken has the body of work to show in terms of job creation, more than, according to him, all the other aspirants, you know. No, that's the single most important challenge for the Ghanaian people. Oh, sir, Oman FM go for you,
Indeed, none me business say not there. Yes. That's a compare multimedia. And then why any part of those. Oh, yeah. And I am from a question. Say, Oman FM go on who there. Now you're sure, say, Papa said, I know it. So when you might pay your Juma, he owns a TV station. Can pay be our sorry na factory ni good TV so be. The existence I'm talking about is the jobs. And they cost on no Adani warehouses. When him Caps Hotel. Dabi. I Tetekwashin chair.
Okay.
Big hotel. Otoye. Is how they can pay headquarters. Campaign headquarters. My point to you is that all this talk about me were companies nipa ye adwuma ewo he o bon ho sa me woni pa 7 ewo mpesa me correct almo nchira me ba ko na me ko this is the problem oni pa ya na no den o TV station social media platforms handles omo nyini e hwe me start challenge omo na di we nya ne I've gone around central region e man lower than nchira makaje delegates omo kan chrom ewo ho aginsem constituency say me person omo kire baby nipa ne ye adwuma na me ko hwe bi me peke nyuma na nipa 7,000 ye wo mu no na ma ko film me na me dey atro bi aso omo nie mouth.
So you don't believe that story?
No, the your friend is a steel factory no ogusu si on si nwie e wo your friend is a motorway no amazing for your friend is a steel benders ne ade omo na 7,000.
It may not be 7,000, but Juma
which I don't doubt. But my point is that that is not the kind of a Juma. If you say me innovative, me wo agria ye di biye Juma. I me see water factory. Obi wa ba water factory. I was home. Nipa ye Juma wo. Me dey metu me dey ato abonte. My FM for go Jumi job ko.
No, we don't have those.
Maybe I have it.
Only
me say me will be.
You've not shown it.
Your power Abraham Fibre.
No, but that's not fair.
But the facts are better.
Because I about a month for
you want to meet Jomo Kauda, we can't even pay the workers.
Eti oparian seni na agensem no boni di no former CEO of Exim Bank. Na sese no oye MP ewo Upper Lower Himan Dentra. Na agensem no highly connected. Honorable Ken ho omo a emu ye sikasem adwuma wo na nado aban mu nyina no omo te sikasem hyehye ase no omo nyina wo Honorable Ken ho because omo so no no wo bibia ye di akire yeye ati ase opani ye so man FM fo ye ntua amoka mu neska nto aduane ndi
Izaku medase na before me shase no ono abo payansa until enrano na nkrofo ni so ni nyansa papa until enra no ni se nkrofo reti no opariansa sentia na omo o je ne hugu ba amya so no eno ye say interview we no ankasa ne camp say opariansa did that nyina se ni so wo nyansa na oye one of the people ma waste education e wo krom ha CSE education you wasted the power. Parents is an example of it. Who what be in so factory was whom? What they were comparing the two TV. What be in so factory? What they were comparing the two TV. Now parents, I remember see her in Nazar because yes, it will be your Juma yen pianica. And now what parents are crying, can you even employ some of us? What parents can you even employ a the caliber of people I say, who bet me a fire Juma? What you say? Ain't it all parents are what you wish? Sabrabonia Bona. Now we are majority chief whip and Sana Baumia Eba MPP and can now an errand boy. Sabrabo and your Bona and Kawa parents and can now Baumia errand boy. Would the Baumiachi at a say cramine? Anna kakra obedi nti no kwata radio so a na o cancel e de wo pure water factory e be compare Kencity Media Limited. What you say? Wo de pure water factory e be compare Kencity Media. Now wo oparians emisanku ma me ma we 2023 honorable Ken e declare intentions of person contest for flag bearers. What the honorable Ken a chick call as in for suit time and on in penny for share higher strategies.
Oh, dump him.
Dump him. Of a quadruple at Yanko fan a currency was there. And I'll buy and also open so one a zebra. I feel we are young man V8 tobacco. Yes, some $100,000 no fun yet. Now, what parents are dream better words in quite to deserve $100,000. I dream better words and can say, I don't know, can say, what do you mean? Now, maybe a politics, now why a politics? And I will buy Jimmy V8, I give me $100,000. And Sana, what about a Juma campaign? And you mean to me, no Juma. I know Danny and Okoye.
No question, Dr. Baumia.
I saw how the other Guhoka. A Guhoka. And then I know the Aou power on your what you say? I'm a call and you're calling campaign manager and only 38%. You're calling campaign manager and only 38%. Now, Opariansa essay, Honorable Ken, Nichols to Adana warehouse. Oh, sir, enquire a Jimmy for I don't mean you, Debbie. Encourage me for a woman. No, a bit. And someone I'm suhum Opariansa. He's an example of encouraging me for a woman or man. A billionaire of the name, Jesus Abraham. Somebody who owns the biggest cold store facility in Africa. Nobody can doubt this. And I will share a TV issue. It is the biggest cold store facility in Africa. Does this look like a warehouse? Does this thing you are looking at on the TV, does it look like a warehouse? The biggest cold storage facility in Africa. It is owned by Ken Agyapong. Now what could be a pure water factory or Suhuma? What about the two who are ready to say?
Now pure water factory, no transmitter. So bet me be pure water.
Now pure water factory cannot crime me biasia. Pure water factory.
I don't know crying and need that so.
Tell me so we proud Baba the general manager. What you say? I wanna Opariansa o general manager any Baba. Like only the Muyensu.
Yeah.
Now what penny to say what's not parliament? What was to who for time? Oh this year's our parliament. So whom for now fast what back who saying Opariansa. Now to one of us Oceanima, what to say? Oh, this is Openia, the near singina, and Jimmy Mpe, as an Niase. What you say? Now what's ho, cancer answer who is say, yeah, Juma job, make my year Juma Kencity. Now me had my April year, baby. My year Juma 14 years, Ofia.
Nientia Canada,
if you have Beware, you both your Hanam near it. A Hanam Beware, a Hanam Bewoye. Dr. Mose. Why you if you have close to 20 years? What you say? Now you 14 years and you're real. And I'm do I look like we be a
controversy in Tiao Kanakana or the Mukunyakana?
Miss Oparian saying, say I am a real. And as I can't see, and fun so in any so knows whom and you do be a cab. Nin so knows whom and you need to do. ana yenya Yahoo boys and yeti ha what you say yenya frakadam eti so opare ansa mo amone na na ho yesem box from mo na ma ye mo yesa nyema ye chechecheche mu yi yenya bi amabu ken oye genuine business na wo ope obi amana beka onabo ken adwuma ho asem a yese opare ansa ne yenya bia amuna amu amoyen se kwai bofre
enne babia ni ho a wobeko Ghana ha American lottery ebi eni ho ni office ho mo de ye adwuma onabo ken de ba Ghana ha
Mr. Opariansa is one of the people at Omako Parliament. Anke Jini Sika Neya, and Kesika Ghana by Tiamo Opariansa Parliament. Yes, I did because a West. A West. And somehow Tivano okay. Who say Honorable Ken the company be a Paya Jumawu. Oma you cost on almost some plastic factory or yes, baby, almost producing bottles, it produces sacks, it produces takeaway packs, and then also what for was my dance in and that's on feeding Gadochi, and I almost go on here in Kura. When sacks and I'm producing almost a money in Kura. Kotokuya or Payansa or Kodi Kromania to sell banch and a body of good Nordiaban, a Agyapong company the produce, and a what TV you see. Take away packs or could you do a bifia or Simunti Maranfia, you do good man, a Agyapong company the produce. Or class send on Pimsia DB, take away at the theatre. No, himself now booking company. Now, when I'm Jose, I mean, so factory, no, the foundation of the so factory, or perhaps I wonder, Yanka, or Brabonines. Sika according to the foundation of the steel factory no anka wokran kanya say and I want dane around boy bi ba omiachi woni politics achi na wote parliament na ba omia na onye MPP ni and na ba omia ba be ye wo around boy former majority chief whip and now we around boy and the man Dr. ba omia enya woni wu enya woni wu kura musu hum ho usi ho a enipa he ana wotimi tu botom e de show mo ho enipa he ana wotimi tu botom e de show mo su hum na wo be ne nam ha ne aba be ka kire na isi ade ya me de wo sanse mo wu nyina ho ne se Mr. Nkum ona bo kan ka adwuma asem a we are the living testimonies. We are the living testimonies. Nobody can tell me say I don't know I employ the apart from Kencity Media.
Yeah.
It is our parents. I want so on the power employment. Go for a break. And I said, Dr. Baubamia, Kowale never said, or Lotto kiosk. It's Wale will be at Chamuloto. I saw what is what I said, Dr. Baumia war a farms. Our northern region. Nipa 20 na ye adwuma mu our farm enti obisa nipa who since me ka obeje dia na say me say Dr. Babu Baumia titi hot space to space oni bi space to space kura no oni bi what is Ghana sika na mudi na wo bi abọ ne ho mode abọbra be ka mrantie ne maba wa gufiare ho ye ho fe na ka skill we ya obi a oya adwuma ye bia deka na opare ansa no ade na opare ansa Mr. Nkum why na opare ansa betimi afọ na adwuma mu ofia na nti wonim so no abo ken na adwuma yefo ntimi ntua wo moka ana wo ba ya nka wo ba be na wo ba be 100,000 akodi no yesi aboa no wo te na ache no wantimi anche na o se ne ho bon na nka wo ba na yesa kan Agyapong no anka ba be tam V8 ama se gina dem na Kencity bon koso ken omom di campaign ehwi cars be bro mtiti me ken net oil hwe but on farm ma omon so omuyeti bon koso so paransa you don't deserve a car from the campaign see a cheche campaign cars now paransa you don't deserve one ye man bi anye ye because uti wa dwen no eye a car ananka wo de break campaign no wangasa no wo ye deficit e ma campaign no there's no way they were going to invest in you. I sabra na be ebi na da so no why machines e na wo so no what you say ye can na o de machines o produce sacks ebi na gu TV ne so no why you say na be say afre na ko na bu kan campaign team e be chi wo atra de ma chi onyansa se do si for campaign ye dey sa adwen no da be ne na wo be won ye di wantimi ahu nyansa ka afre ne be chi onyansa fa anko ye campaign enka de na obetimi aye edie na nka wo betimi aye mato airtime akotena TV so antimi anka ba ko pa
nipa betimi ayɛ to odi nsɛm no na ha trick bi ankɔfoɔ no ɛyɛ hwɛdeɛ ntia Dr. Baomia ɛbɛka sɛ wɔn a edi n'akyi no so wɔn kasa ama delegate fo ni ti wo
yes
unim sɛ ɔpare ansa odi MP ni nyesuhum no odi wo
yes
it is so obi anko betimi influence na nka nyesuhum na ɛso
ɔkɔ
adan wo no kɔ agyensam ɛhɔ na wo agyensam no ne kɔ influence fo no ɔmo gye wo ɔpare ansa edi
na odi mu
agyensam
odi mu asanka ɔsɛ mproye
na agyensam no woni modern bo a wɔbɔ no hɔ ɛne ne influence ɔwɔ ne numbers no for honorable Ken in case you don't know hey no pare ansa no adai wo se nansen wo ofa oseche mensa bo nsu so no ɛsɛ so no nso kokɔ so ame ɛkɔ influence nkɔfoɔ no na ɔwa ha ɔnenam western ba Ken ne nkɔfoɔ di n'akyi no obi akɔ ne mpɛso aso ɛyɛ adwuma hɔ no asa adopt another constituency
se wo bɔ bra yie ɛwɔ suhum a ɔpare ansa nka wa bɔ bra ɛwɔ suhum a you see everything I make say na nkofo ebre edin ni deceive om nso mate say wayɛ MP da ɛwo no watena parliament no na esuhu MP entomo di sa din na mate na bi rate no misia no pa course manya pa ne nkofo am kasa ayenim sɛ papa isa wagimi sa mame ba ko kasa na papa nso sa na ɔte etu ona ma oda bia ise na ne suban tie na yɛde obuo ni die ma ne sa na mse mpanifo na nam komu ha no omo yɛ nkwara na no magimi hwɛ mo nkwara abre mu nkwara bɔne no omo angu no omo di nyiye no ebi na ɔpare ansa mo fra gimifo pa no mo yɛ ene na ne nam kromu no ebi na die anyi no sɛ nkomo nyina wu ya ankanya ne sɛ ɔpare ansa bɛyɛ ade so abɛda yɛ so anka wi yɛ te yedi na asɛm but enam sɛ owuo no time ɔpɛ no ɔbanti no ana ɔyɛ akwara na wamfa na ɔde ne gimi anyi because asama wo kan a wo paransa wo na wo kan edien pa na wo do you have any contrary way say honorable Ken eso ko atabubu maintain starch factory no employ onipa close to 900 people you know how many shifts anko for the kojuma e watabubu what the only nam ententen wa fi ha onam sukum na o car shops so hwen
na onim se highly sophisticated machines are most of the mining companies are what Ghana ha international mining companies are what Ghana ha operate use no onim so na wo ken dia na sa no nkokɔ na operate those machines no
na opani papa ma say sika hodo akɔ school na wa we see education say
yes your pare ansa na pare we dia wasa
chese wo waste the school and the coin na utie na analogy and nsam o kan nyina utimi say this a pure wasted education
kofo omudi onabo kanechi this and kofo omo ankasa bobra ababeduru baabi omaduru ndey na omu yi omo abotom sika na omo de eye baabi a ye kwa ye nto petrol ye kwa ye nyesei e mo mudi di akire nkakra baabi o ho a onabo ken endu ho but omo edi na chi no aye adwuma wo ha etu obu ho no na chese ehwo ago from ne yakọ yanim na nka wo de wo ba ba V8 na wo ni nyansa che jojo rot
ai wo
pare ansa wo ni nyansa che jojo
wo o ti chiri nsuo wo rubber mu kura kan wo si wo ni nyansa wo ti chiri ubu nsuo gu rubber mu o si wo ye ana wo brother wo ba me water factory order nsuo ye
ose on tiase se ono aboken eka abana yenya ntoye no no aboken eka se ye de macho men 50 e de call rounds any ayo ya onye ni
ade na omko ye na ya expose you
yes
eno hu tase omo plan ni nyina no police no can say your argument has four flats
yeah
some plan ni nyina has four flats
na sansem no aboken e boss wo ho no mo de ye gusu ko ye nim
what you say
obehu ni nyina mo de mo be hu
mo oyo hu nipa boni ni in the person of say wo your campaign the ama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia no you will come and descend on honorable Ken and tell him say the Juma I mean appearance one kasa no enipa he na one kasa in your lifetime apart from a driver na parliament dey tuanika apart from a driver na parliament e tuanika enipa ahe ana wo wotimi afform adwum atuomuka What you say? I'm telling you. And now you see so your penny, that's a sebi. What drain or form? That's a unyansa or form why you can't know. You can't because you nyamo now say ya according or parents say we your penny your former MP. Say we your former MP what Jimmy will tell you in your face. Say what am prabo enya bona and I can't say Dr. Mahmoud Bamia betu MPP. And can kasa on out say na ka ofre Bamia eba wani mbona man instruction. But you rather shouldn't be the alarm boy to Bamia. Sure. Because what party mo wan for one dream argument. And yes is a dream argument. Ona me na bre opani bia tro bibia ba. Bizankum kan ne. Or say please Kofi Sinupen but don't make me angry because of opariansa. Please, I don't want to hear that useless and idiot name of so-called opariansa. Na papa yo this ade ya be. E sofo pani pa. Won se odo nsem hunu na koduru onso. Misenku odo nsem hunu nso akoduru. Woni anuonyam bia wo Ghana ha se opese wo hu a. Woni anuonyam bia wo Ghana asese subai. Na bedi obi achi na ye nyina ya meboa ma omanye yi a o baji VH etu ni sa nipa we ekwotena abem me say we sa wodi we o command position e wa abem mo the ministry bi ko hye we nsa hwe o command finance ministry you say go there na okay na so Dr. Baumia promise oh my God na minister wa finance na president before ye president no ye MP ke man minister na ye aka before the man Kia mo paransa minister na eya anka president before the man no o come up paransa MP because of paransa ntino sometimes we show bia now the man appointment cry somebody never pantai and I cry psychiatric I'm correct na dream I'm the level of intelligence no paransa BCB or paransa what does he have to show in politics in all these years that he's claiming say or no political strategies e man Dr. Mahmoud Bamia ye command a campaign manager, and you come 38%. What does he have to show? The strategy na 38. Does he have something to show? Anka we have some na say your friend say or hineba siedu. Ono nso so na adwene ma bia. We have some na so can because we na abo party na bro. We be man campaign manager, we opariansa na o ko election na when you are power party. The opariansa campaign manager. How? Open power ajia. Udo parents have campaign manager. Mr. Uncle, me say the first time I had an encounter with parents was time I'm in school. Now you see Yamma 2009, now time was the we be able say MP Sunia mom research assistants. At that time, no Abu Chairman Sabun's name minority leader, and I'm a call parliament as former TESCOM presidency, almost per se, almost a placebo baby. Now me encounter parents and me feel parliamentarian because I mean because I can't work for this man. At that level, when I realized that now the level of intelligence was so change the research that is now I went back to national service say I need a reposting. I will not work there. No answer. Now evaluating and crophobia Opariansa, Mrs. Sanka, Yesheni Pajimu Pana man position. And there's no way Opariansa should be campaign manager for the new Patriotic Party in the 2024 election. MPP party and MPP leadership also 2024 Mudi Agro Power. Same Sanku, Nasamotana Opariansa, near yellow campaign manager. Who said a do be an uncle for a brain? Ayana, say one man, who said Bible Pokas and be said, Opasiampo. So what can I look to more? Yebuninyansani enti abra won kasa ene de wo hwere ni mu a wo be e wadwen sa akoye oti we wadi MP wo suhum da enti e bia na adwen wo soro time was that so kasa na wo papa yi message o send by that for bia hu say akwa no we overrated enti ena no kwa me say wo opayansa akwa na bia wo pepani be susu asem ha kire na wo de be ko no ho e be den wo de be ko no ho na na say come near LFM yeah to be our radio station and nipa do so dey anke for Kwesichu aka just of president na Kwesichu my politician obese the president and then one more you see I am the person or no opariansa no or no a politician on fa ne ho to Agyapong say or no so a politician eti komu mi enu no nka say obi have done better in business in politics than Agyapong na nkehu say oh ono kwa level no ken ana ken board na koto ba nipa na wodi na chi Dr. Mahmood Bawumia no me see your friend Dr. Mahmood Bawumia say oye boss wa na obi ene ko sia no Jubilee House or ne ko ye adwuma Jubilee House no ko ye boss e ye true yen side de koto aba na akufo-addo na ko ye boss. He has never created any job opportunity for anybody in this country. He has never created any job opportunity for anybody. So I must say, mobile money interoperability or the buy into mobile money vendors. And come on, nanka okowale walea. Nanka from trade to trade. Nanka come on, mubania. Be vendors. You be nanko muguwale wale kwa ho. No mu mobile money.
Oh no. Only ma South Africa for be sinifia man.
Me say Dr. Mahmood Bawumia kuro mu kura no. Nika ya ne so omo. Nika. Aye twano gugugugugugu na eso amo hokra no Dr. Mahmood Bawumia krom omu nibi
eno ntimi ntobi mpo mfa
omo wudi amu wale no omu ntwa omo mu a omu ton paddy rice no emo na ye nso ho no eno no omu ton
eno ne ye ka na hunu mu
na wo ye ka
ton na hunu mu
na ye ka se wo no obi a create adwuma a akwakofa opia water company ai wo sumu ese hokra na wontimi ntua la bi enye adwuma bi who they know about the compare Kencity Media. Now what parents are crying, who Kencity Media now body in unfair. Unfair.
Now and Yana Norman and Amakasa.
Mr. Onokran unfair. Unfair. Station and akufo-addo say, and yeah, we are and Konokwa my power. And akufo-addo said it. Say, when you're on Man FM and Kawama power. Into dear na menye mamo. Now, women am ho ever bedam play. Kencity, the ability of this powerful media network.
And now, Joe, quite now, Joe.
I'm seeing, I'm on the Babylon, Quayado. Ye be bomja or none bar. Boom say yes, and Quano, because 777 Bika Kano, who your penny are wading off for more. Yembe crow and the Fedefel, Yembe Catchrow. Yembe Catchrow, I'm one who say, this time around, baby, MPP party in the Pessia Econo. Young fast and probably at the shop and someone to check party in the level of appearance in thinking and then arguing. And don't you want to mean Kosukum campaign or power won't call what I say? Or did you know Yapon and what is so Casabium? I mean, how could you not UTV? A Casabium also Casabium. Yapamano, how could you? Now, just I won't get you work if you are not a person of Babe. Share. Ghana for any abril. Opponents are missing ministers, Sana na dream of Homsa. You politician in this dispensation, open politician pa and neck. Yes, here will be an argument from pardon and sacrifice. As opponents and Ekofa. Oh, Samu, I'm telling you. Because you think for fine brains with me say Patrick Yabu Amanum and Koyasa Jumano. It's your parents some next year don't yes Eduma. Yeah. Because me Patrick Yabu Amakwedi na one. Now the parents have been and China say you have fine brains. Omutimi Kasa, a man 20 person. Yes, you have a sacrifice. And can one share another level. No, we crown or parents are the same fan to Patrick Boam. Me see, Santa 2024. Where you're lucky, say, same people being you may sacrifice and get parents and go sacrifice. What they didn't pay because he doesn't even deserve to be part of the leadership of the campaign. You see, now going forward, the NPP campaign strategies they boom. Anyhow, best selecting for campaign team. Look at young parents and now one and conquest or ya stick. And then that be on one shall express the back of fans so your parents and level. Number all the time no yeah Juma number akwa saying. Young man such chance or parents cannot be the yardstick for selection of campaign managers in NPP.
Omuko meeting no and omuko say Jack honorable Ken ne ejuma job creation industrialization agenda no a top delegate in it let's go and attack it and omo de atiagumu a ono na on say aboa krantie so okwa didi a wahu krantie ni trimu de say okwa didi a no de ne mma na bi animu eti se to anaka ma onu techi eti omo ya no mo so pare ansa besen ko wo na wanimu
onkonkwaji bullet
akone ya ma bullet ya na mo aka
and the young see the no mercy for him
because
we will not glorify stupidity
Jijeno so. No, be catch me say abronye kasa uti. Nam say na won so the other abronye the other.
Yes, assassin on for Jimmy and the poor party. Debbie. You isolate him. Want me for Jimmy, MS and Nipa. Not I had the Parako Nipa power in Ase. No, or say, or the Jimmy Bedo ever the chrome. I was now only say Nigel Gazy. Small boy Nigel Gazy. Now Nigel Gazy Oriegon. Owie wanye adwuma wo baabi ada onye adwuma da ti otrans din no se me de madwene me de beti asore na madidi wom e no kote asore ene nde obunkam kofo faso bunkam kofo faso eyen kofo tantantan ya yakayaka de na right there ene onabo ken epie ho ene onabo si dabi nia ekono Mint na Ghana ha hema ye mfa Ghana fo ma emfa tete mu ne anyamra se musa se ye de nyankopon adwuma de se nipa me ma kwan eno na abokan yes obetene no eti asofo a wo mo classmate ene Nigel Gazy no eno na abo chance se oye omo ho adwuma otenetene wo mo na nokura ne se oye omo ho adwuma nkasa iduru baabi ena Nigel Gazy di mika ano ba be pa on abo chew obe pa chew bunkotodwe pa chew eno na abo e de che no eno jemu na on abo de che no wieye no echi no ena Samuel Nkunom akọ Nigel Gazy wo akoma ne sika se Nigel yatesa wo kasa dada eti ye betumu nchene ana o makoma ne sika ena mpa akokora tipa wate asim ena ne odi nsemhunu odi nsemhunu ko na ebino mama na platform ema na tena so akeka nsemhunu ye kotie ne nsem a wokae na ye ba ye yina no pepepe ne akoyanim this time so ya won se wodi nyansa ebe fa baabi se wodi bibi be for yo na boka ho a ye nim ne ebeye se esese ne esese ye bia gate mu a ye no be ko ne pepepe abanso so a ye no be ko eye kutata so ye pemu a eno ano no na ne besi asi ye tie ni video no ye tie ni nsem hu a wakeka ne ye mra.
If Baumia and his team come to you today,
our nation doesn't like truth. And any nation that does not like truth, any nation that majority of them are hypocritical, the people don't do well, the nation doesn't arrive. If I've been advised by my spiritual father and by my team, my handlers, to leave him. The Bible says in Galatians 6 verse 7, it says, whatsoever a man soweth, he shall reap. So with I don't want to even, if you appreciate, if you watch me 35, I didn't even, that wasn't how I was going to speak the mind of God on 31st. But I was impressed upon by my seniors and my handlers to live with them. If we love the nation of Ghana, nobody should allow somebody, a person like an Agyapong, closer to power. And anytime you mention his name, my adrenaline goes up. Because the damage he caused to the body of Christ. And the church are waiting for him. If there's a perfect will of God, the permissive will of God, if the MPP don't listen to the voice of God and they bring him, even 30% they will not get at the next post. Because the church is waiting. And there are things I'm privileged to that I will not say it now. This is a prophecy. And again, I've been impressed upon to leave him. If I wanted to say the things I've seen about him, I'll spoil their campaign. And you see, the wise thing I was expecting them to do is that they have hurt some of us. And the hurt is not just a small hurt. It is, and it is still a monumental hurt.
I agree.
Yeah, that somebody must speak to them to maybe come to us and say sorry. To say that, oh, maybe we didn't know me, or you did not know me. If you know me, and you can't do that to me if you know me. I get what I'm saying?
Yes.
He was unfair to some of us. He was unfair to some of us. And for me, I've been advised not to go there. So let's go to the next. Because if you allow me, but and if I want to rebel.
You've seen in the spirit
that
if they MPP takes Agyapong, they will not get 30% at the 2028 elections.
But let me tell you the truth.
Yes,
Can I tell you the truth? The Lord opened my eyes.
Yes.
And not just today. I saw that if not for what Kennedy did to the church, he should have been the next flag bearer of MPP. But I saw lamentation. I saw pleadings. I saw sacrifice. I saw people speaking and working against him. And there's a perfect will of God and the permissive will of God. And the permissive will of God overruled the perfect will of God. You appreciate that when the 3 angels were going to Sodom and Gomorrah, the original intent and the purpose was to go and crash everything Sodom and Gomorrah. That was a perfect will of God. So Abraham started interceding and pleading. Then the perfect will of God became the permissive will of God. And if the other camp is to push a bit and do 1 or 2 directions, the perfect will of God will be turned into the permissive will of God. But again, if you ask me, do I have an interest there? I don't have any interest there.
You don't have any interest?
No, I don't have any interest there. But President Muhammad's own, I had a personal interest there. And I still have a personal interest there to make sure the little I can, in my little tiny corner, for his government to succeed, for Ghana to enjoy that. But the man has not.
Eti wey ayensemuna na jogezi ekokekaye eti waka ose senye honorable Ken atake church tine nsem hunu so honorable Ken atake church anke ono na sese oye new patriotic party flag bearer that is where we say honorable ebeye na ma menka asem ba konkyerɛw ose asori no boafu na prophet Jebi ata Jebi enso so akasa edi aseda edi amonabo Ken na waka kire na jagezi se sanse hunu no okeka no nyansa bi anim ma yentie prophet de no ne yemra
so fu bia wasori eti asori na mo shenkom se no se oni so fu bi se wo shenkom se kan Agyapong na wo hwe de kan Agyapong edi asori nobody knows na buka teenager nyame yusu na se rod edi ne ten ne ma. It's only that this thing a man here and you say sense of with me pie open for him eyiba mote da unim kwan nyame fa no so de be send send fire nyame soma na nkofo bi ye rof na ote wo se me ko bi ya pie oba yam eyiba mono all in the name of doing church. Yes man na kamote obi so akaseti enfa sorry aka na Agyapong ne kasa betima gu Roman asori adi over 1,000 years was as so. And until I be who young guys, and I'm say, that's sorry, a papa che Roman for no mobo. Roman, your mom pie mobile to so sorry, Muda. What sorry, I will bomb pie mobile to me to talk. Ocean come through with Timecanas, Boko Roman, I am.
Eti saying a prophet after JB Eka say, oh, who young guys, no, say, honorable Ken attack a church, and not on way and a threat. Tienyansa, Omo Yankupo, man, any purple. Nobody, none of them has problem with whatever honorable Ken did. But omo abas on po aba jini pesika etimi jobi gold sofo si gold no fabra me fancy ma hey sofo wona di gold this year obi yire oni ni ku abobra efie ni ku ndi agya no na sofo agi afuni nsem no honorable Ken aye saade we agifie no e de amakunafo no back wonim nyansa ntuoti wona okeka na awoka opani nkomo nini
Bisangum.
Yes sir.
Medase. This young man, your friend Nigel Gazing. You see, I get so irritated when he positions himself as the representative of the church. What you say? Nigel Gazing, you cannot claim to be the Christian fraternity in Ghana and say, "Ye rep." Honorable Ken or Agyapong, I've said it time with that number. Let me repeat it here again. Said Mr. Nkum. Honorable Ken Agyapong. I sorry Ben na welcome how bet your pages as on say Ken Agyapong. Sorry tears sorry.
Onyebi.
Even ho. Name obetimi anya individual pastors here our form who say omo ye pastors. Omo de obetimi anya bia Ken Agyapong. Enu omo chi yam ye ewo krom ha. E dey to omo chi yam ye. Ken Agyapong ka tell us wa bon pa yam obi nti ono won tokwa.
Dabi.
Agyapong ka say that why fasting the me no want talk
Debi
another now jama so dem preach
Debi
kene Agyapong aka kire osofo bi say memo Yesu Kristo din no akobo
Debi
ano ne kun talk kene Agyapong ka say mom mpuko asaba mu ntu him
Debi
ana say o say Yesu anya Nyankopon ba bie mu ana
onka
kene Agyapong ka say asem
Debi
na mom the Bible say yenye no ene say muntime mfa memidin enye ade a ensem fata What you say? Enti se wo yo sofo na se wo te Ghana ha. Na se wo bo bra yie. Na se wo mfa sa Christianity ni nkata wani embu nipa amfa so a. Ken ehwene Agyapong woni wo ni asem. Asofo kukuda ho a. Ya power masem okrom ha. Mensa wo tabel onom Dr. Archbishop Duncan Williams, Archbishop Charles Ajinasare, Okome Amasori a Ezie, ye was so for kukudam, e was sorry no Bishop that he was not some more. Nyina na dan fofo ni wo. One man former so for Pama back no mo okrom ha. What you say so for kwani no mo Ezie no what you be din? Oko Pentecost mu a apostle nyina no what you be din say Agyapong no want to fa. Dabi Como Zamadisco Christo Church, Agyapong no makwana. Mimi da kwa Jidi kwa kofo ya obo osiemu ni ade Agyapong no mako. Awodo fo Agyapong no want to kwa. BNC. Enti Nigerians. Enti wagin nkyerɛ wo sɛ adeɛ na wo yɛ no kɛno hene Agyapong no enyame na asoma nana. Adeɛ Christian Council anti nya hwɛ mo ni man ka sɛ munya jimi no na mo yɛ asofo. Adia Pentecostal Council anti me anya nkancha mo say mudi Nyankopon din ebu nkrofo fa so. Pentecostal Council anti me ankyere mo it took only come honorable Keno Agyapong. Ama so na baka kyere mo say yentra Ghana ama mo mfa Nyankopon din embu ni pa mfa so say na Yesu Kristo ewu asia dem ho no otwe aba say mo fa mo kwasi asem mpie na mo nya magafie agani efie na mo nkonton ko ni nkuto nshampa ase. Ya mu Christopher fa so abrane ba no aye ni konse na mo ne pofo hyehyɛ ko kanze yi wa so ni ba ko ya lanta ni ba no so nya lanta wo agine o komani sika no ba be feki asem we Bishop Ajinasare eba be ka kire ye se adwuma ona bu Keno Agyapong ye na adwuma oye ye edi save the church odi save Yesu Kristo din esa sana nkrofo bi di Yesu din ebu di pa ko ba na ona bu Keno Agyapong no ade ba ko a oye allergic to bone yeah he's allergic to kwasiasa money on pesisie enti sa wo ya osofo na se wo ya wa adwin se wo di nyame din bebu ni pa let me tell you are the number one enemy of Keno Agyapong and that's over president inti ano be ka tell you o say we fake pastor ye baba so so Dabi Keno Agyapong be the president obe free so obe ko obi be ba so only fake pastors o hia mo a ono obe di enti so person over the good books of the next president of the Republic of Ghana Keno Agyapong sisa usuban na fo Nyankopon asem nante Nyankopon no so no frɛ wo a wo abɛhwɛ men ko buni pa men mama fa altar no embo adwaman mama fa altar no embo adwaman mama nya in the name of offering na mo jije nkofo sika na je one nkofo na je bezi konko a wudi ye wo videos e ma se wo mada e ma se wo mada e ma se wo mada se show videos one example Miss Bell who harassing sexually na me mo wa so dem a ankametra hobi Professor Jelopo Kwadra ka wo no yekopa omokopa achew e ma no na wo ya nduma masa eno nko na wa kono boni e ma de ya wa so dem o nyina wa kono enso mo ye ne se de se what you say na wo so de altar no bebu atopa what you say bobra yeso osofudie no eyade ase unye discipline na untumi nye o kan so na se untumi a jamu obi nhyew pabo no kan na sem ze oso praise the Lord mponi na ka you crucify him the nka ba ye den ye obetwe so obi a wujira sorry dem preaching na usuban ni yesi ma ye ndaje but thousand so fune honam akona ehye mo so a untumi control mo who will tell you 31st wo se funu bi odi asol dem wo emma nyina
Wasofo na dampe. Sofo na dampe.
What you say?
Wakofa ashawe ni nsa ekuta wo matwetwe bi nti wo no oda wo no aye fine.
What you say? No, what say suba fu we. Na kese wa na ka say na jogezi nya na ko na be say na tie so. Honorable Agyapong has never attacked any proper church in this country. Honorable Agyapong, as I speak to you, Methodist Church of Ghana, more airtime, Oman FM, they preach here. Presbyterian Church of Ghana, more airtime, Oman FM, they preach here. The Almighty Seventh-day Adventist Church, they have airtime on Oman FM, they preach here. Yawa upper room yawa abundance deliverance mo ha asoria edimu yawa radio pastor if you have ha ya employee baako or your osofo kwano manukuri Honorable Agyapong na afa ne say o your osofo babra betra radio so na monne akristofo enchenya misem osensani ko zongo ho ana say omamo Islamic hour
ma yentie Archbishop Ajinasa
yekotie no.
Last night I was watching Honorable Kencity Media deal with fake prophets. And I woke up this morning very provoked. That it had to take Honorable Kencity to do that house cleaning in the church. And some of what these prophets do, they have a woman in the eastern region somewhere. And as for her, she has trained people to pretend they are sick. And they will go and see this woman. And this woman will give them a busload of these people. And they will come to the church and pretend they are sick. And pretend they are healed. And then after that, they will receive 150 Ghana cedis, 150 Ghana cedis. 150 Then one of the pastors also came and said, oh, as for us, these prophets, we don't believe in holiness. The women who come to the church, after everybody is gone, we sleep with the prostitutes, we drink alcohol, we do all kinds of things. I woke up very provoked. That is a threat to the kingdom of God. It's a threat to the supernatural ministry. When I began in a miracle ministry, I didn't even like to lay hands. Because I want miracles that when God does it, you can't argue. Last night, I was watching Honorable Kencity deal with fake prophets. And I woke up this morning very provoked. That it had to take Honorable Kencity to do that house cleaning in the church.
Eti wey aye Archbishop Charles Ajin Asare papai eye nyame adwuma nyene nyankopon eheda frɛ no ɛno no so anya abotra ye adwuma ne nkakra no waduru ba bia wadui yakoda kakra na ye sɔre ya na jogezi yeso aye sɔfo opeka papa waye nyame adwuma 40 years and above eyusu no enu bi no ono nso so epe eti se sa na tie de a mampamirika anu obeko anu o hyase so obon kofo apo eti se o sori na se wo se church obua enye church bia eye wona jogezi eno no boka na ma wa posi ka bo eti ubuafu a oye nyama tantantan na oye no udi drop awo na jogezi onye sofo wako bunko tobe apachewa wie se wen jaya wo ye be share from A to Z na sa videos na ewo ni nyina wo na we have say production ye no ha ye nim say wo hwe because I can't praise uhwebi nti we so wo hwe na Archbishop Charles Agyapong Asare Net 2 TV na wo na agya na wo hwe nti wo hwe na mom sesa wa brabo enya saa nia esiye na nti wa posi ka bo wa sese obuafu ama unya obenom ekrom hapo nsuo nyina ama na sa no ye be share from A to Z ye be boni nyina na wa hwa obedwane afirikrom ha wa so no be gukura so dan kura be bubu nyame ebe bo ehum ma na bubu wate nti sesa suban opani enunie
misenkum
Archbishop akasa
chese hwe asofo ana me bobo mu din ameka se me adma o mo ba ko pa na wabo mu video yi Archbishop Charles Agyapong Asare say Archbishop Agyapong Asare say Agyapong aye the house cleaning job omo mpa asafo mpanimfo na ntumi anye o se Agyapong na ohwe Agyapong won na 2 TV so anajo now he woke up very provoked or not like say the money council name no Kenya and say no, something must be done. Yentimi hwa so from to say na Agyapong mu emom gunya me adwuma wo Ghana ha ento sorry anopa no ni same one ko preach no na topic ne Ken Agyapong the gospel according to Ken Agyapong and no na Bishop Charles Agyapong Asare ko preach on na sorry them. Bishop Charles Agyapong Asare na the topic the gospel according to Ken Agyapong. Wasi nipa men kura no te se Ken Agyapong a wono de want me en kata boni so yi. Agyapong Asare se Ken Agyapong said asore na nhia wa anka sofo bi abu nipa afa so. Bishop Agyapong Asare said senya Ken Agyapong a anka Christosom by this time aka from because now crofo be specialty and there be crofo specialize and say ye training nipa say omo be fake so omo yare oba no akwa ne nan no obegina na gina nim no ne saka no atafo no come to say kraman o sorry o say me ho atomi na oboa on na ya kwan no akotua ne ka no de bu amanfo wa sorry them. Agyapong, you call yourself a man of God now who ye illegal connection with church electricity bill. See Ken Agyapong what he's attacking the church. He's attacking the church. Do you know the genesis of Christianity in this country? What Christianity ever so Ghana? What do you think? Say, Agyapong, you see yourself, say, we say, you are coming to tell us, you represent the church. It is obedient Sakawa or in Saka, Ghana. You are just living in a fool's paradise. You can never be the representative of the church because one can say also for no. CSC show one and Kobian pass already that. Someone for show one can also the Mobians ho. And the basis say, Asoria, yet chitini patchi ni penyansa, acheni pan quine the ebino boko and quagium. Now I sorry them why your illegal connection. Why your illegal connection? Now see a hunia beka was the Ken Agyapong is against the church. Can you be the rep of the church? What about to say? Sign our brabot here. Sign our brabot here. What sort of macron person measure our brabot so assume? It's not say one year as also for now. It's say we now we are the shepherd. Now what we share in no shepherd no man than so join back. It's why na shepherd. Why and shepherd? Bible says odwanhwefo ne ne nwan kwadidi na sabako yira oje omo maka no no akohwehwe ene de enyan no omo na akohwehwe odwanhwefo no ma tomuam na Agyapong we shepherd no wo mo wa yira ana wo nwan ne be hwehwe and you call yourself a man of God enti no boy ensem hu na Ken Agyapong hu anu abeka you are telling us say Ken Agyapong was against the church. ene asori wo Ghana ha nyina papa bia wo mu bia asofo ebo mpa ma Kene Japan asofo papa wo Ghana ha dodo na ebo mpa ma Kene Japan empanifo awo obe oye wa di so person odi sofo no no ma di sofo krom ha abra Archbishop Ajinasare share na asori ase me kura na ye nwome
lighthouse de bia ye si asori dan fofo
oti ase
ye gusu si kosa
oti ase bi sanku na wonam na wo ye wo abrante te se wo yomo ana ode dada
yomo mega
oti ase na wo pese wo kire se wo na wo ye guy enti ana Kene Japan masa let me tell you it doesn't matter so no abo ken person obedi flag bearer obedi wie now say this he will come and fire you because honorable enti teboni echi in the name of so person odi power what you say honorable ken ever sacrifice it the ambitions of person odi president na save souls emo munya salvation in heaven that is exactly what he will do but we will not allow you and your lights say mubedi any pardon in the name of the church. Yeah, we will not allow you. So you see, Nigel Gezi, get this and get it right. Get this and get it right. Say one sound fata say obeka say Kene Japan your boni awa ya sorry ne boni. Esan say one kasa no we ye synonymous to boni. Ko ne ko sa atwa mountain. Ko bom paye esre bodi fache. What you say? Yenina yesi Adam na nana ye nyinsa ye boni mu. We are all trying to get out of sin. But all major puppet so now perpetrate boni in the name say we suffer. How many churches now Ghana have what to say? Yakoko so my illegal connection ma sorry there. What you say? Oh ma pieto na ufro ho suffer. Oh ma pieto. E ma pieto na wo na Jagezi. You call yourself a pastor. Now and you are coming to attack. Let me tell you. Yes, Agyapong no. Yeah, obi kra no no obi anyina ho. Honorable cannot hear Japan. The destiny is never in your hands. And what the Agyapong person dey Kene Japan here in Ghana no. You can't stop him. You can't stop him. You will be here. Kene Japan will be the flag bearer of MPP. He will go ahead to become the president of Ghana and he will rule over you. 1 year lucky as of 47. Masori will not survive under Kene Japan the presidency. All right. What yema mu medi boni emfanse Christo for.
Eti baabi a edru no de yebema kwan na ahefo ne atiefo nso so abem na Sabato Afe enso so ewofieti or the messages ahodo no ebeba na yato so akọ yenim sinupen ye kan senia etie na unim se na Jogezi show we onfe ni agro o show we san tiote se yen ka sinipen ano no so akọ ye ne platform na ne platform na okoye no unim edi on the to so say it as it is eti ye di sinipen no eno akodane no akofa onye smart krawo na ja onye smart why jai nemwa we a young guy why abrabo etene wo ba obi ani uni asem honorable ken o attack church bia me person at asem na free wanum biem because ye te asem na free wanum biem a wa sofo nketo no bone a odi di wo mo a ni nto metna aka ho nsem no ye be hyase abo video no from A to Z. It's after the was on the big crowd, so get ready. So when now me tell you, Honorable attack a church. Honorable Ken has never attacked any church. And as so for him before now, we more pen and kupomadu omako heaven no. Omgusu yo majuma. What the one may also saw them for heaven. Now may also say ubenya what tam. Ediat no maymo. And one na why so eti jasa emwa why Sabato Afe aye crowd ti messages ahodo na nensa aka no eno anwode ebe maye right after that yebeko phone line segment no so na ve ya pick course na ye ne ahwefo ne atiefo nso adi nkomo ama bibia aye kama enso abusua se ye say ye fa course no na wo ba wo hu eya mentie ho ewo TV no so any radio no so tie ho phone no so lower the volume set of your radio or your TV. Meaning say okayawo ewo Man FM so nkra pompune mantemo Asante mantemo ash 101.1 and then NAP radio and so 90.1 and no one finfini mantemo abusua obetimi akanya ho na afei yakọ yenima yenko 4 lines ne so na afei yempeke etiefo ne ahwefo na yene wo mo eni enkomo na yenko enim 0240 550899 0240 550899 me pacho se ofra na wabodin baby afrefi na bibia kama so ho. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Good evening,
Nyame adom sinupen.
Ya kan se ne tie.
Wodi ni baby afrefi na yentie.
Pacho be kasa se hin kofija.
Okay, opani mi yentie.
La me ba ko na be se ga me ta oparanta ya ba na ma ko wa ko ba kaya Brenton Portal 5151. I don't have any time yet. I'll bet any time 15 years. I'm every problem or I'm listening. I don't know. You don't know. I don't know. The young folk, I know they are going to do that. MP or banner and say, oh, what I think I'm going to do that. MP, Bob, or just and Baba Power the year. You MP or there as much as I'm a Canada. And so all the proposal about what I think I'm a Power. That will be taken as against the Munano or someone perhaps ọba ada ọdịnaka ga-asa na ọpụrasọ wee nipa esemokwu onye ahụ ọdịnihu egwunye na.
All right. Medase 0240 550899 0240. Hello, good evening. Sinopay. Wodi ni baby afrefi na yentio. Apa ni yentio? Yantimi ante wonkan ye papa enti bomode na kasabre biem why wadama bomode na sabre biem 0240 550899 0240 550899. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Sinopay.
Yeah, kind of saying yes.
Opani we didn't be afraid for you. Opani you.
Nigeria. Woman, person mind than a bit. Or papa will feel. Mommy will feel. I almost see as that work Ghana. I want to be bullied. You didn't who sick up. Every moment, school of Bruce. With the young dear, then I hope I you be a month of my Ghana. Go back for my Ghana. One more your moon pay. You can't tell any papa. Don't see me banning food. Say you're not here for your work on the hassle. Yea, you can't tell me, said your own guy. No more Ghana, that you're moving no matter. Yeah, that must be.
Meso medase 0240 5508 99 0240 5508 99 ofra makatro mentie ho why na yenya ntentem na afi yenko enim 0240 550899 0240 550899 ma memfa last two callers the sun say me time no kra no ekodada eko. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Sinopay.
If I'm Isaac.
Okasa free.
Okasa free Abekuma.
My you.
Also for that the Gazia and the Onono Munjano na Nemre Besto. Yes, and a Bibia or Nemre, why?
Mate.
The Gazia. Munjan Bibia or Nemre. Bia or Crema. On the Kumtata Munasol. Kumtata is a comedian. One of the very no comedian. Yamini Pabia Niwa or Castabo Bieti. Babu not money in our moment, no trouble in a swan. Obini dear. Nti na je gave ya muna asofo fo ne bima aka no omo de omo fu nenam na mra ne so nyine ekuro mi de hu se o ha na prakum nyina be din kwaja se ma wuce
Mate, medasi, papa, menfa last call on afi yemfensi 0240550899 0240550899 last caller. Hello, good evening. Kodo kasafre. Kodo mientio.
Aha, asema
Kodo mitio.
Yeah. I'm a room for 5 hours no na kaka kamu. Ebe kanu ho. Akwa tu on na no kaka no kaka work for 100 years of fana na kanu. Na me na ntoma yem pesa yem. Yes I demonstrate except all the ba me. Demonstrate we go super na echi. That one na no kaka kamu. Ani me ma no warning say na me na bi na ni here. Kana wa fata afwa. That's a man.
Why also there ya maintenance am one work on. Anyway, ma me fancy na men call sabata ho na yen sorry. Obapa ezai
Mr. Inkum nyamiado me ho ye na also e.
Nyamiado men so me ho ye. Ya breko messages no me yanko ya ni.
Me fa YouTube nkwa ho. Okay, ene ma me fa YouTube messages ahodo aba no entudwa. When aya kwabena ampofo say God Almighty richly bless you Mrs. Agyapong for supporting your husband. When you see a kwabena ampofo bi mo say Honorable Ken shall definitely prevail against all odds. Some more mere odds ni nyina no. Na obede du e won anim. When you see a kwame say do say good afternoon to Pen crew. Please try to invite Honorable Edward Enin to your show since he's connected. When SSC Rahman Abdul was Ken 2028. Yamame Winnie a champion say good afternoon my PhD family. How is your day? Hope all is well by God's grace. I see Mr. Inkum, you look swag and young. I say this afternoon, is it Albert's connection? I say granddaughter, I like your new hairstyle. Love you. Okay, mommy, thank you. We see a rate. I say good afternoon, Mr. Inkum. Dr. 00 Camp is losing. Honorable Ken is winning. Please stop attacking the victory one. Okay. A champion Kwame say, good afternoon, Mr. Inkum. I said the King Kong. I said watching you live from the Wu Equiapem, Masinu Pain, say Kutu, say Bam. Where to see a Martin Safujan, Edifia, just so Domiabra. I said good afternoon, Mr. Inkum. Yesterday was massive in Bantama constituency when Honorable Ken shaked there, and the delegates were very welcomed for his super message. Hashtag Ken Afa Ashanti. Where to see an action page. I say, okay. I say good afternoon, Mr. Inkum. The DMB team is doing everything necessary to provoke Honorable Kencity Agyapong, but they have failed big time. The victory has already sealed for Honorable Kencity come January 31st. Where to see Your Holiness TV. I say good job, Mr. Inkum and Albert. You guys are doing great job. Holiness TV say, I say look, no matter what. Okay, I say look, no matter what DMB will do, he will still lose. Ken is coming like Kakai. Where to see a champion Kwame. I say Mr. Inkum. No wonder Opariansa and others has lost focus because Dr. Bamia himself doesn't know where he's going. He's going like father, like his followers. Watching you live from the Wu Equiapem. Hashtag Nyametia Seken Afa. When also Holiness TV say, good job, Mr. Inkum and Albert. You guys are doing great job. We are still okay, medical boy so that. Action page say Honorable Ken Ohene Kwame Akompre Kon Ejumera Agyapong is Ghana's next president. We see Elijah Bedru. I say good afternoon, Mr. Inkum. God richly bless you all. Honorable Ken deserves to lead Mother Ghana. Job for the boys and girls. I'm watching you live from Nungwa, Odogono last stop. We see Felix Apong. I say what is written is written. 2028 President Ken Ohene Agyapong. Richard Bless say, good afternoon, Mr. Inkum. Most of these NPP leaders are so ungrateful. Okay. I say Nana Kumia, for instance, he's just a disgrace to the NPP. He talks, he talks like a 2-year-old kid. Where's the original boy? Or see, they should try it this time around and see what will happen. Kodria is a weak general secretary, and I don't know why he has. He has the courage to contest again. Original boy say now NPP don't have. Now NPP don't have any communicators who speak for the party anymore. They are all speaking for Dr. 00. If the party is serious, by now all the executives have to resign because they are not fit for the position. When also say, friends of Kencity Media say, Sinupe, good afternoon, Mr. Inkum. Why don't you repeat the show in the evening because Sinupe is the hottest. Hashtag Ken Afa. Hashtag Opariansa is in pain because Honorable Ken refused to pay him that amount he demanded. Ways to see Nanama one or say, God bless you, Mr. Inkum. Much love to Sinupe team. Watching live from the Garden State, New Jersey. We see a Sabina Ako or say Sinupe will be Sinupe will be 1 year, God willing, next week, so we will celebrate it. What about it at all? I say no amount of hatred, envy, and intimidation against Honorable Ken will make us not to trust him again. We are still connected. We see a Christ clear. I say Honorable Ken is our only hope. The youth of Ghana needs job, not rhetorics. Nana Kwame say no Ken, no votes. Felix Oponse still no Ken, no votes. Art Smart say in Honorable Ken we trust. No Ken, no votes. We see a Richard Bless. I see Che Mensah and others are misleading Baumia, and he will collapse after 31st January, God willing. We so say wow. I say then what the. Okay, so what the approach the baba wale. Okay, so what the approach the baba wale boy. Obiba J no. Christ say so is Obi who sees himself as astute journalist saying that he only knows Oman FM as the only company Honorable Ken has. Shaking my head. Christ say look at this man called Opariansa. Can't you see people are laughing at him for saying Honorable Ken can't pay his workers? Way associate Richard Ohine or say my problem with some journalists in Ghana. Obi has added himself to those journalists. Obi wants to tell Ghanaians that he has not seen Kennedy Agyapong's companies on TV.
Okay. Last one on the
Nana Kwame say no Ken, no votes, and Mami Fonsi.
All right, ma menda say papa openi ma yanko. See you reading now.
Yeah na. Before you be con. My men Sanfa and Chiama MPP delegates. A truth near see him for no. Na Mr. Nyame Adoma. Memene da ni kwesi da Honorable Ken san hete Accra. Oba Accra to say oba ne to say emurunku wona murunku mu na eba. Mrs. say kwesi da de Madina ne adenta behuru. Delegates award Greater Accra. Oma demonstrate odostun kub dia Honorable Ken Japan anu odin. Because we share constituencies bia na some MPs bia yo mo ho kokotako e wo ha no mo manipa enya aban pontenwe no ene sad constituencies ni nyina no omo aye connected enti I will not be surprised e beto abawie no Honorable Ken win Greater Accra enti ye mede nchia be ma Greater Accra delegates omo Ghana ha nyina na men sro mo se sro ma so Honorable Ken message no mu no omo nkoswa na omo nya ne sa na afoforo a omo ma connected family no mu no omo nkoje omo no omo mra na nyankopon ya adom a 31 January no omo animu nwu aseda ye nyina ye bebom atonyoma nyankopon aye esan se ye wo gidie se Honorable Ken ohene Agyapong MPP for beto aba man no medi MPP anim keke obekọ akwakogi tumi no e de abafie am nyina ya bose Mr. Kumbeda say all right said the chance so akoye constitution day ya come bank Friday
na holiday
hulele day
and one no can na baba abusha ya dey see yankopon ya adom a edwada yɛbɛba no afei yɛasan aba abɛdi dwuma nwanwasoɔ na yɛatoa so akɔ yɛnim yɛmfa asedapiese no mfa ma Tabia Takum ɔno ne sɔ yɛasene ɛme yɛde ɛbrɛ woɔ yɛsɔre so ama other programs no nso so atoa so drive time ɛwɔ Man FM ɛtoa so ɛna afei Ash FM Nap Radio ne nyina ɛtoa so and then of course na 2TV shows aka no nso so no ɛno nso so ɛtoa so na yɛakɔ anim si no pɛi yɛka no sɛnea ɛteɛ we are out
Year after year.
He's a man for the poor with a heart so kind, a PhD, a brilliant mind, the hope for Ghana, shining so bright, leading us forward with all his might.
To Abba, my Kennedy.
No, mama,